stream. That's how we start the stream for now on. Did you like that?
Great.
Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Look what we've got, boys and girls. It's another wreath. You liked making your first wreath, which is behind us. Lean slightly. Where is it? There. Anna enjoyed making that wreath so much that when we were at Brick Fair in Milton Keynes over the weekend, if you haven't seen that video yet, you should go and watch it. We had a lovely time. She bought the previous version of it, set number 40426. It is a 2-in-1 set. You can either have the candles erect or flaccid, it seems, as your two options.
Stop it. Stop saying words. That's
What?
not very nice.
Erect candles, flaccid candles. How else would you describe that? I think it can either be a wreath for the wall or a centrepiece for the table. Which one are you going to make?
Wall.
What?
Wall.
Oh, wall. I thought you said all. You've only got one set. But yeah, she's going to build that, and then we'll do a little comparison / review of how it compares with the new one. I think, even with this being a retired set, it was half the price of what the new one was.
Third.
What was this? Was £30?
36.
Yeah, and the new one is 90. So the question is going to be, are you better off buying the new one for £90, which is awesome, it does look incredible, or you could get nearly 3 of these, even though it's a retired set. So by the end of the stream, we'll have answered that question, boys and girls. As ever, let us know down in the chat what you're going to be building along with us as well, because that's how we do it, boys and girls. You know the rules by now. And hello to everybody down in the chat. Did you say you made a poo-poo?
Made a boo-boo.
What do you mean you made a boo-boo?
I bought the bridge.
Yeah, anyone who likes to lurk in our YouTube comments might have seen what Anna has done. So you would have seen in the video yesterday that she bought the Tower Bridge set off the back of no research at all.
Oh, look at it.
So we got home. The first thing we did was looked at the dimensions of it and realised it's over 1 metre wide, so won't fit on any of the shelves that we've got. So at that point, she's already very 50-50, because the only place we could really put it was on the Kallax there, next to where the Disney Castle is, and it would fit almost all the width of it, and the Disney Castle would have had to move, and it was going to be a whole thing. It's enormous. And then several people said in the comments that it's, what, a 4,500 piece set?
I'm fine with that.
It's a 4,500 piece set with no numbered bags. So it is a case of emptying out every bag and rummaging, and I think that finished her off, and she is now not even going to open it. I think that is going to be getting sold in the near future, because don't think you fancy 4,500 unsorted pieces.
No, it's not. I don't mind that. It's where am I going to put it?
What? The no bag numbers isn't the main issue.
No, I don't mind that.
You did mind that yesterday.
Yeah,
you minded that massively yesterday.
But what I feel, the thing is, when I'm doing these, I'm like, it takes the hunt out of it when it's just like that with numbers. Just look, like this is what, not even that many bags.
What, you want it to be? You want to hunt for the pieces?
Yeah.
So why don't you just empty all the bags? Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. I know it's not much, but I love what you're doing on here and the other channels. Put this towards some Lego. Thank you very much, Matthew. That's very kind of you. Empty all the bags now, then.
I'm not doing that. I'm doing this now.
No, but you said you'd prefer not to have it, like, easy. Just empty them all. And then it's not easy. You have the hunt, then. You said you wanted the hunt.
I haven't got the boxes. You've took them away.
Oh, dear. Is that, yeah, that is our Christmas tree. Our Christmas tree's been up over a week. In fact, why is that door open?
Because you left it open.
We look like commoners with an open door.
I don't get that. I really don't.
We don't want people to think there's a house back there.
Of course this house is
No,
in my home.
people don't need to know there's house back there. This is our studio. We really appreciate the purchase, guys. Everyone seems to be loving the retired wreath at the moment, especially with the much more affordable price. Yeah, definitely. They're the people who you bought it off of.
What? Which one?
Tony.
No, which?
This.
Ah.
Anna must keep it, but she's not going to build it, so what's the point of keeping it? Is the box going to be coming off the table at some point so people can see what you're doing?
Okay. Oh, I'm not doing anything at the moment. Oh my god, it's so annoying to be with.
Just move the box.
Alright! Goodness me!
It was literally blocking the view of the camera.
All I'm doing it, they can hear what I'm doing.
Yeah, but they can't see it. I'm going to build the X mansion today. It's still waiting on pick-a-brick for the mills plates. Yeah, that was flying off the table there. What's my favourite Christmas song? Jingle Bells.
Batman Snow.
Yeah, I like all the Christmas songs. Did I ever play Clash of Clans? No.
You did a little bit, didn't you?
I've never played it for a second. Never even downloaded Clash of Clans. I played Raid Shadow Legends. Never played Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
No, I'm a functioning, successful adult. I am going to be building something as well, as promised, as revealed exclusively today on the Block Party TikTok. I have a new set that I'm going to be building. A new old set. Loads of people said we needed this for the Winter Village. So I got it. It arrived this morning. And it is the Harry Potter Hogsmeade Village Visit set from 2021.
You should be building the brick you got off them people.
But that's not Christmassy, and this is a Christmassy themed stream. This has got a golden Ron Weasley in, apparently, which, I mean, I'm excited.
Oh, where?
I'm excited at the prospect of a golden Ron Weasley.
Oh, yeah.
He can go and live in the Burrow with the rest of the Ron Weasleys. But yeah, this is going to be going in the Winter Village. And there were discussions of future plans for the Winter Village on TikTok earlier today. If you missed out on that, you should be following on TikTok as well, because TikTok is great. I bought 2 of the wreaths last year so I could build the standard one and the table centrepiece. Well, you can for less than the price of the new wreath, which is bonkers.
I
really.
only saw one, so.
Yeah, they said it's popular at the moment, so I guess they're selling out. Right, we have got bag numbers in here. You'll be pleased to know, everybody. And multiple instruction books. And the weirdest stickers ever.
This had multiple books for each
Look
set.
at that massive, just crisscross sticker.
Yeah.
Don't know what the deal is with that.
That's
But
cool.
we've got one book for each building, it looks like. So we've got Honeydukes, which looks like a sweet shop. And then something with antlers outside that looks like a pub. I imagine if we've got any proper Potter nerds in, they'll know what those 2 places are called. I guess Honeydukes is called Honeydukes, but I don't know what the pub is called. The Leaky Cauldron, is that what it's called? Or is that the one in...
I don't know.
Is that the one in London? I can't remember. Right, I'm just putting my bags in order. And then we will crack on. First, I need to claim my points. Did you have a QR code on the front of there? No QR code! My word. I think this set that I'm doing is retired as well. Are we doing 2 retired sets this evening?
I don't know, Kev. You picked yours and I picked mine.
What did everyone buy this weekend?
Nothing.
Too much. You bought Tower Bridge.
Not from Lego.
I got Ninjago City Gardens
I have the mini version of it.
and the Loop Coaster in order to get 2 of each of the gifts for purchase. And I also, neither of them were my most expensive Lego purchase of the weekend, because I also got Anna a present. Which we will reveal on the Christmas stream. She doesn't get a Christmas present until
Christmas
we're streaming.
stream? That's not fair. No.
Well, it can be before Christmas, but you gave me my birthday present on stream.
Because it was a stream day.
Well, I'll give you the present before Christmas. The last stream
That's not
before
Christmas
Christmas.
Day.
Well, then you can wrap it back up again. What's 7 times 5, everybody?
45. No.
35, isn't it?
35.
35. I had to go and get a grown-up, apparently. Right. So, I will register my set. It is for myself. It is for a holiday. And it was from an online retailer, specifically Electronic Bay. Right.
eBay?
Yeah. I think it's retired. I think. If it's not retired, then I don't know why I got it on eBay. I'm certain it's... I now need to look it up. I think it is retired.
15?
17,
15? I've got to make 15
15 what?
of this.
15 of these?
15!
Oh, it's got a little loopy on it.
No, that's the only one with a loop.
Oh, okay, so 15 without a loop. 76388. It's no longer listed on the Lego website, so I think that's... yes, it is a retired product.
What about mine? What about mine? What about mine?
Yours is definitely retired. We know yours is retired. That's why there's a new one. I'm having to use an inferior tray, and Anna won't let me write
No.
inferior tray on it.
No.
But I don't know where Kevin Chapman's tray is again. It's on walkabouts. So what's everyone else building? Diagon Alley, and I bought Santa's post office today. Is that what you're building, or is that where the leaky cauldron is? What's the pub in Hogsmeade called?
Is it Hogsmeade?
No, the village is called Hogsmeade. You've got a lot of Harry Potter lore to learn before I take you to Watford. The comedy value of Kev butchering Harry Potter locations while my partner shouts abuse at him is golden. I mean, I read Harry Potter 25 years ago, or whenever it came out.
It was not 25 years ago.
The first book
the
was
first
like
one.
1995. It probably was
not
over
95.
25 years ago.
I was at secondary school, so 98.
It was a long time ago. So yeah, I never really saw the films. I read the books and don't remember them because I don't remember things. I love the fact that there's people getting cross, but no one's actually telling me what the pub is called. Partner of Aaron, can you get logged in and just post in the chat what the pub is called? Because Aaron's not being very helpful. I'm building a new army to attack in Clash of Clans. Nerd! Got an A-frame cabin coming tomorrow. Lovely. Anna's got that. It's up there. It's a very nice set.
Kevin
It's
Hughes.
Hogshead. There you go.
You keep trying to cheat my thing, don't you?
I would like the A-frame cabin. Yeah, I was tempted. If it hadn't been for the loop coaster, because I'd already decided I wanted two of the record player, because I want one and I wanted one as a gift. So
Because we're cheap.
no, not because we're cheap. If we were cheap, we could have bought it off of Facebook for 25 quid. I did it the expensive way. So I always knew I was going to be getting 2 lots of £225 spend this weekend. I did Ninjago City Gardens at midnight, because at midnight...
yeah, he says, I'm going to sleep now, and then he turned over onto his side and then didn't move, and was just taking pictures of
Yeah, I was
whatever
doing a TikTok. I did a TikTok at like 10 past midnight.
in bed.
Yeah. That's why there was no voiceover on it. But what was I saying? Yeah, the loop coaster at midnight wasn't on sale. So I was like, okay, I guess the best one of these that's on sale is Ninjago City Gardens. I've kind of had my eye on it for a while. That's a good price. I will take the plunge. And then I woke up on Saturday morning ready to, completely with the intention of going to the Lego store and getting something else there, maybe the A-frame cabin. I wasn't sure what it was going to be, and logged into the Lego website just to check. You have to check. And lo and behold, the loop coaster was then in the sale. It was like, well, I need to secure that immediately. That is one of the white whales. Apparently, very briefly yesterday morning on Very, the massive £600 crane was down to 350 quid. Luckily, by the time I logged in, it was gone. It had already sold out. I have set my limit at that at 300. If I ever see it for 300, I'll get it. So I wouldn't have been able to buy it at 350 anyway, but we all know I probably would have done. But interestingly, with the crane on the Lego website, it's no longer listed on the retiring products page. So I wonder if that one's had a stay of execution and we might be getting it for another year, in which case there's going to be plenty more opportunity for that to drop to 300 and for me to grab it. That's my plan. And there you go. There's the golden Ron. And
It says 20 years.
20 years. So I guess 20 is his squad number, years is his name. Yeah, so that's Golden Ron. I don't think he's supposed to be in the set. Presumably, around the time when this 20th anniversary stuff was going, I imagine there was a different golden dweeb in each one of these sets. That's my prediction as a non-Harry Potter guy.
Yeah.
Right, I need a non-golden wand now for Harold. Where? I've got dinner on me.
That was too spicy.
There's no such thing as too spicy.
It was too spicy.
Oh, I've just realised. What deliberate mistake have I made with this Harry Potter, everybody? I've turned Harry Potter into Voldemort just by not putting his hair on. Where's his hair? There it is. Found it. Will I be getting all the new F1 Speed Champions? Not at launch and not at full price. Probably eventually, but I don't care about Formula 1 really, or at all. So I'm certainly not going to be spending £250 on the 1st of March when they all drop on the same day, which is absurd, by the way, to drop them all on the same day. I won't be paying full price for any of them. But just like with any speed champions, they're handy to build on stream. So I imagine I'll pick them all up when they're cheap in B&M. And if they never end up cheap in B&M, I'll probably never get them. The Formula 1 cars are my least favourite of all of the speed champions because they're always so flimsy. How are you all doing? Very well. What are we building? Anna's building a wreath, the old one. I'm building something from Harry Potter, an old one. Anna, you look beautiful, and Kev handsome as always. Correct on both counts. I tried to tag you in a comment last week. The crane was 329 at Fraser's. Still not 300. Oh, hold on. There's more stickers here.
Oh, good lord.
300 at Selfridges. When we were in Manchester last year, it was 300 in Selfridges.
When were we in Manchester last year?
When we went to see the strip show.
That was this year.
Well, whenever. It's last year now because it's basically 2025 now. But yeah, when we were in Manchester, it was 300. So
during the football.
Yeah, 300 is my price point, and I'm trying to stick to it. And people might think I'm mad, but people would have thought I was mad for holding out for half price on the loop coaster. In the end, I got half price on the loop coaster. So if it's possible to do that, it's possible. And I would argue the loop coaster was probably a more desirable set for normal people than that crane. And I managed to get that at half price. So on that basis, I think I've got a chance, especially if we're getting another year with the crane.
Why would they just keep it out for a year? If they're going
Maybe they've got loads. I mean, if they've got loads of stock still, there's not really an incentive to retire it, is there? What they mean by retiring is they're not going to make any more, and if they've only got a few left, they'll try and sell them off, and then they won't be in the shop anymore. If no one's bought them and they've got thousands of them left in stock, then they may as well keep them available to order on the website for another 6 months or another year or whatever they end up doing. Stuff goes on and off the retired list all the time, depending on stock levels and popularity. But that one, I'm certain that was listed on the retirement list at one point, quite recently. When I was researching the video that's coming out this week, that was still listed to retire on the list I was looking at. But it's certainly not on the list that's on the Lego website today. So who knows what's going on, eh? Have a look at Costco for the crane. They usually have good Lego deals. They don't have that.
I don't like the Costco website. It's so busy.
It's very American. I'm not actively looking for the crane. I've spent enough money this year, this month, this week. I'm not actively looking for it. If I stumble across it, then I'll buy it. But I'm not going to go out there searching for it because I don't particularly want to buy it. But if it hits that price point...
You've got nowhere to put it.
Well, that's one where I could build it, play with it, and then put it in the storage unit and just get it out when I want to play with it. Because that's really not one for display, that's one for play. Because it's remote controlled and works as a crane.
You've got that remote control now and you don't use it.
I use it sometimes. I was using it the other week. It's fun. It's not really the weather to take a remote control car out in the garden. So I had a little bit of a drive around the landing, but...
The landing.
Yeah,
the landing isn't that big and it's carpeted.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I need the weather to get summery again so I can take it outside. I think they should use the word discontinued rather than retired. I mean, I don't think it matters. It's just, what? I'll hear you out. Why? I don't think it really matters. It all means the same thing, doesn't it? They're not selling it anymore. They're not making it anymore. Retired doesn't sound as harsh as discontinued. So I get why they want a more fun and romantic sounding word. Where's my other piece? There it is. I'm still waiting for my spare piece for my Lego castle. They are usually quite fast.
No, they're not.
When I've done it twice and it's been within a week. So
I've still got to do that one.
Yeah, that's why you think it takes forever, because you don't do it immediately.
I was tired. And I was angry with
Retired sounds better. I agree. Retired does sound better. Oh, crumbs. I like Lego, it's fun. So do we. We agree. You sound very
You didn't
wise.
have someone at the weekend, though,
Oh,
did you,
careful,
Kevin?
mate. I've got a weird skin irritation all down that arm. It's not, there's no rash or anything, but it's irritated here and here, and it's just irritable to the touch.
Are you using different shower gel? Because
No.
I saw you had a different bottle out.
No, it's the same one I've been using for years. I just filled up the dispenser. I googled just before we went live. I googled skin irritation, no rash, and apparently a third of the time it's mental health problems cause it. Apparently, i.e., you're imagining it. I'm a bit stressed, but I don't think I'm stressed enough to have an itchy arm.
You don't know.
It's another thing to blame the Football Manager delay on.
That's wrecked us.
Imagine getting to retirement and being told you're now discontinued. Yeah, actually, no, I agree. For humans, we should use the word discontinued, but for Lego, I think retired is much better. I do like the idea of humans being told they're discontinued. That
very
amuses
nice.
me. Well, I'm speaking as someone who doesn't intend to become discontinued.
Yeah.
I intend to work until I drop. That's my plan. Because work is fun. Eaten anything different?
Yeah, today some.
Yeah, but this has been going on for like 4 days, so I don't think
I
don't think it started being irritated in anticipation of us having some haddock.
Really spicy.
Missing Pieces was on backlog as warehouse was down for 2 weeks. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I've started drinking Earl Grey tea. Anna got me hooked on it. I've now replaced 1 to 2 of my daily coffees with 1 to 2 teas instead. Can tea cause skin irritation?
Ovaltine.
I haven't had
What's
that for
in
like
that?
2 weeks. I've run out of that.
You had chocolate the other day.
Chocolate? What do you mean chocolate?
You had Maltesers, didn't you?
Again, I've eaten Maltesers many times over the years.
I'm just trying to think what.
Yeah. The only significant dietary change has been swapping out some coffee for some tea, which I don't normally drink tea. Did Anna like seeing Tigger at the Brick Fair? Did you like seeing Tigger at the Brick Fair?
Yes, but I don't know how to interact with things that don't talk back to you. I find it very.
You love it at
difficult.
Disney.
Yeah, because they are people. They're faces. I can see them. When
What do you mean?
the princesses love them. Eeyore and Pinocchio just. I don't know what to do or say.
Hug them and cry.
Not you.
Yeah, there were a few people in the comments who mentioned the fact that you said don't talk to you if they see you, and then every shot I'm there vlogging and you're in the background chatting away to
I know
somebody.
because people talk to me. I'm like, I get so awkward. I'm like, okay, hello.
People know who we are at these things.
No, it's not. I can talk to people, but it's when it gets silent. I don't know what to do, and then I feel awkward. I just want
At
the
that
ground.
point, I just walk away.
I want the ground to open up and then just swallow me and never. Bring
I
me
would
up.
like to also apologise because apparently, you know the guy who had the big Spider-Man thing? He's quite a big Lego YouTuber.
Spider-Man?
The big Spider-Man
Oh, yeah.
Statue of Liberty thing. He's got like 100,000 subscribers.
And you didn't say hello.
Didn't know who he was. Never heard of him. As we've discussed before, I don't really watch a lot of Lego content. But apparently he's quite the big deal. And I didn't say hello. Weirdly, when I filmed his thing, he dived out of the shot as well.
There you go.
So, I mean, he didn't seem to know who I was either.
Like, then doesn't matter, does
So,
it?
yeah. Oh, crumbs. No, Dave. But yeah, we could have had a YouTube bromance. But no, it was not to be. I still can't remember his name.
You're awful.
Oh, there you go. Tommy C. Bricks. Is that his name on his driving licence, do you think?
No.
Tommy C. Bricks. Tommy Clive Bricks is his full name, I imagine. Do you think the Lego Christmas tree is worth a purchase? Haven't built it yet, but probably 2001 was the first Harry Potter. I think what you've done there, Anthony Cole, is mistaken the movies for the books, because there is not a chance the first book was 2001. I'm not having that. That would have been the first movie.
96.
I reckon
no,
97.
I think it was 98. 97, 98.
I was definitely
I was at secondary school.
and I was still at secondary school. I wasn't in sixth form yet. So
And I think I was in year 8.
I don't know what year I was in, but yeah, it was definitely in the 90s because I was still
I
at school.
remember, like, I can see it in my mind where I was sitting, what room I was in, what teacher it was.
Disney Paris question. Would a yearly entry ticket be beneficial? Yes. Can I have one too, please? Having an autistic son who loved our visit back in June, we're looking at going back next year. If you figure out how to do it from the UK, let me know, because I have tried, and the general answer that I seem to get is you can't buy them online from outside of France.
Get a VPN.
So you... Huh?
Get a VPN.
I don't think you can. I've been looking into it. I think the way to do it as a British person is you have to go there and go and buy it in person from the ticket office, which I don't know if my brain can cope with going there without a ticket to buy it when we get there, just in case something goes wrong. We get there and they're like, "Oh, we're full today, Kevin. You now have to go home." So yeah, if you manage to figure it out, let me know. But yeah, I definitely think it would be beneficial. Price-wise, we did the numbers. For the price me and Anna were going to pay for our cruise that we've now had to cancel, we can go to Disneyland Paris 4 times next year. If we have an annual pass. So, and that includes like park entry, travel, accommodation. We could have like 4 3-night trips to Disneyland. So I'm well up for it.
And one with Rue.
See, I'm less up for that.
So horrible.
I'm not horrible, but he doesn't enjoy it. He likes the idea of it. He likes the anticipation of it. And then he gets there and he hates it. And it just becomes a bit of a waste of a trip because he doesn't actually want to do it. He just wants to sit at the hotel. As soon as we get there, it's the same whenever we go anywhere. As soon as we get there, he just wants to come home. So it just becomes a bit of a waste of money.
He didn't when we went to see BB's.
He would have done if we'd have been there for more than a day. If we'd have woken up...
He's asking to be there 5 days next year.
Yeah, but he won't want to do it. He'll get there and he'll want to come home.
I told him, no, it's super expensive.
We'll have to... I'll sit him down and we'll have a man-to-man conversation and discuss the financial contribution he wants to make if we take him. If I'm getting 4 other trips, I might be persuaded if he makes a contribution towards it. What was the cruise we speak of? Yeah, we were going up the Norwegian coast and ducking in, seeing some fjords, going up to Tromsø. Basically hunting for the Northern Lights was the cruise we were going on. And
I'm not allowed.
It's not that you're not allowed, we just can't do it this
allowed.
year. Because it's now happening when Football Manager is coming out, and we have to be here for that. Because without Football Manager, we can't afford to do it in the first place. I'm not in control of when the game releases, female. I'm afraid. I am at the mercy of those other people who are in charge of it.
I like to be with Andy though. It makes me happy being with Rue. That's why Kevin has given in and letting us go on our Christmas trip. He's asked for tea, by the way.
We're not doing it. Absolutely not. It's expensive and he hates it. We can't be spending money on things he doesn't like just because it's what he's done before. We are not in a position to hurl cash around at the moment. I just spent it all on Lego. Could you take the girls to Disney Pride instead of Centre Parks? We've talked about it as a potential thing. The difficulty with them is getting a time when they're all available at the same time. Because it'll be easier now Lucy's finished uni. But Amy is now like 6 months away from starting uni, which then adds that complication back in again. So, yeah, it's the times I can afford to do it and take them are the times when they have to be somewhere else. But now Lucy's going to be working. I mean, I guess I don't have to pay for her anymore. So it might be possible to do it in the summer if I'm only having to pay for Amy. But we'll see. It's certainly a thing we've talked about.
6, 9, 12, 15.
Haven't done the trip myself, but my mum and in-laws said it was well worth the trip. So I hope you're lucky whenever you get the chance to. What trip are we... Oh, the Norway trip. Yes, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get to do it next year, not 2025, 2026, hopefully we'll be able to do it. Anna's probably not building the tower bridge now. We talked about it at the start of the stream. It's enormous. She's got nowhere to store it. It's over 1 metre wide and there's no numbered bags. And the combination of all those factors.
Yeah, but I like the look of it.
I suspect she'll end up keeping it and building it. But at the moment, she's not building it and she's leading towards selling it. I think you have to bear in mind...
Oh, gosh.
A time will come where we have a studio that it could go in. So maybe it's one to sit on for a bit. Because it's only going to become more valuable. It's sealed in box. Maybe we'll go and put it carefully in the storage unit somewhere.
Wrap it in things.
Yeah, and then once we've got a studio, you'll have a space to put it. And if we, for whatever reason, are never in a position to get a studio, you could sell it in 3 years for twice what you paid for it.
Why are you weird?
I think it's the autism.
What is?
You asked why I was weird.
No, this is weird.
Oh, I see. I mean, I think my answer was a good answer. How's the city and the Winter Village coming along? Did a Winter Village update today on TikTok. It's going well. This set that I'm building now is for the Winter Village. This is definitely a sweet shop, by the way, and this is awesome. Look at all these little sweets. It's like a little Lego Friends set rather than a Harry Potter set. Not that I have any Harry Potter sets really to compare it to. The only one I've built so far has been the little Ford Anglia. But the detail and just the cutesiness of this is great. The city, I'm not going to be touching the city until after Christmas. I am fully focused on the Winter Village.
Get off!
I've got like 3 weeks to finish that Winter Village because we're going to the cabin in the woods the week before Christmas. So that needs to be finished by mid-December. And I still have plans to light it all up and get the Home Alone house in there, get this set in there. I need to do some landscaping and stuff in there. I need to change the way the tram is working in there. There's a lot to do in that. So I am fully Winter Village man now. And then after Christmas, we'll probably leave the Winter Village up until we take the Christmas decorations down in January.
Never.
And then I'll focus back in on the city, get the city polished up and nice. And then I think now I've got the loop coaster. I think the next plan for the project table is going to be the theme park that I started when we were in the old house in the Lego room. I've already assembled all of the Legoland sets that are currently in a big box in the storage unit, but assembled. I'll have the loop coaster. I've got a couple of the other roller coasters. Might see if I can procure that awesome carousel from a few years ago.
Ring.
That's smaller than the other one. Is it? No, it's exactly the same size.
But that's not as sturdy as that thing, because when I put that thing together, I didn't know how to get it apart. So.
Right, stickers. Sticker 7. Where's my wang jangler? I'm sure this set came with a wang jangler and I've lost it somehow already.
3 of them.
I've just helped myself to one.
I don't know why, I only had 2.
So my wang jangler has ended up in there. I left it on the table and you've had it. Alright, number 8.
They won't give me surgery because I'm too fat. No. A bunch of other stuff that's wrong with me.
It's nothing to do with you being too fat. It's because you've got a tethered spinal cord and there's only like 3 surgeons in the country who can safely attempt it. So they've had to refer you to one of those.
And the man's so not done.
Yeah.
And like Kevin said, they would have been more efficient if he had just took 2 minutes, looked at it, and go, no,
One
I
day,
can't help her.
when I'm world emperor, I will fix the NHS just by applying some efficiencies from the world of business. I won't privatise it, but I will apply some of the principles of private businesses to it. Like efficiency.
Yeah.
Wang Jangler earrings. I can't believe Anna didn't get the Wang Jangler earrings.
No, they would have irritated me.
But they would have delighted me.
Yeah, but they would have irritated me.
But they would have delighted me.
Don't care. Irritated.
Delighted. Which is a stronger emotion, irritation or delight?
You wear them.
I haven't got pierced holes.
There's nothing stopping you doing it.
You are the person stopping me doing
You
it.
can go and get your ears.
What?
pierced.
You will come with me and hold my hand while I
I'm
get
coming
my
with you.
while
You
I get
do
my
it
holes
yourself.
done. And then you'll let me wear earrings. You won't let me wear contact lenses. I can't believe you're going to let me wear earrings.
No, because glasses. You are Kevin and wear glasses.
But I can wear earrings. Even though I am Kevin and don't wear earrings currently.
Okay, that's whatever. Oh, fudge cakes.
Is it just me, or does the Lego Mona Lisa look better than the original painting? I think it's just you. Good morning from Asturias, Spain. Good evening.
Morning.
Yeah, sorry, it does say good evening. I don't know why I read it as good morning. Good evening, Spain. How you doing? Are you going to upset us and tell us it's warm there even at this time of year?
I don't mind if it's. I don't care if it's warm.
It's better than the weather we've had.
It's just been a bit stormy.
You wouldn't leave the house yesterday
Yeah,
because of the
because
weather.
it was stormy. I didn't want to go outside.
Yeah, so some nice warm Spanish weather would have been preferable to that.
No.
Of course it would. She's in a very contrarian mood this evening, isn't she?
I like storms. I listen to it to go to sleep.
But you wouldn't leave the house.
Because it was monstrous out there.
I don't understand. Oh, my word. Right. What's... Oh, hang about. This is getting complicated. We've got an overhang.
You're Kevin and wear glasses. That's exactly, yep. That will live rent free in my head for ages. Well, it is. He looks weird without glasses. It's weird.
I look weird like this because I squint because I
Well,
can't
just
see.
keep your eyes.
I can't.
rested.
I just naturally try and focus my eyes. I think I look fine in contact lenses. I wore them for years. I wore contacts for longer than I've worn glasses for. I like my daily
what
thing.
I like. Can't help that.
I don't want to wear contact lenses every day. I find the reason I stopped wearing them before I even met you is because I find them irritating. That was stage one of me not caring what people thought of me anymore. Because for years I wore them because I didn't want to be a specky boy. But then I got to the point when I was like, actually, you know what? I don't care. I find these irritating. It was a very... looking back, it was probably the very first step of unmasking. Was stopping wearing contact lenses every day. Right, this is the Honeydukes shop. And it has the Honeydukes sign.
My back just hurts. I've asked for... They're now giving me... They gave me naproxen, which just doesn't work. And now they're giving me physio and laxatives.
They need to give you some devil's lettuce. Can you get that on the NHS, or do you have to do that privately? Does anybody know? I genuinely think that's the answer. Because I remember how she skipped when we were in Amsterdam. We're selling Lego at Bradford Brick Festival on Saturday. Quite the blizzard on the way there at 7 in the morning. Yikes. Oh, hold on. I've got 2 bricks here that I feel like should be somewhere on here. It's not often you get actual bricks left over. Yep, that's where they should be. On the topic of conventions, the plan at the moment is to be in Lincoln on Sunday for Bricklinks, if anyone is in the Lincoln area. I'm not 100% guaranteed we're definitely going yet. There's quite a lot of work I need to get done before the weekend to be able to have the time free to go, because we'll already be out on Friday for Black Friday. So I would say at the moment it's 50-50, but it is in the diary, and it is something I would like to be able to go and do, because
Lincoln's far.
Lincoln is far, but it's supposed to be a really good show, so I do kind of want to go up there and check it out.
What football manager lives there?
Tom. Oh yeah, we can hang out with Tom. Also, we've now booked our tickets to Bricktastic in Manchester in February. So if anyone's planning on going to that, we are going to be there because we have booked our tickets. And booked a hotel, and it's going to be jolly nice. We'll have a couple of days up in Manchester. I haven't checked. I really hope the Friday night has the adult night at the Discovery Centre, because we're there on the Friday night. We're travelling up on the Friday, coming home on the Sunday. So fingers crossed.
Need to make sure there's places to sit.
Yeah, we'll definitely be going to all of the Lego stores around Manchester again. Or I will be. She might not. There's no way I'm going up to Manchester and not going to the Discovery Centre Lego store. And the hotel I've booked is very close to the Lego store in the city centre. So, and if we're at the Trafford Centre for the Discovery Centre one, obviously we'll end up at the other Trafford Centre one. So we'll do the 3 Manchester ones. We're not going over to Liverpool. That's the end of bag 1, which means... Woohoo!
Thankfully, I opened mine without saying that.
Woohoo! That was for you. Lego. Just in Lincoln yesterday for National Brick Event. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'd travel that far for something like a National Brick Event, because we can go to them much closer to home. But Bricklinks is another one of the unique ones that isn't like a travelling circus. So if we want to go to that one, the only place we can do it is Lincoln.
We can possibly do a Saturday, but it depends on a few hormones.
It depends on what?
Hormones.
Okay. I don't need to understand. I think we're going Sunday. We might be going Saturday, apparently. Right, we have a lady. I don't know who she is. She looks old, so I don't think she's one of the
She's on
children.
your box.
Oh. This is Mrs. Flume, apparently. I guess she runs the sweet shop. Welcome to the stream, Mrs. Flume. There you go. She can lie down next to Potter. Did we get the plans for the giraffe art? No, we haven't been able to work out how to actually do it.
You've got to email them. I told you what.
I'm not emailing them. I'm afraid of that. They don't have a website that they sell the stuff on.
The giraffe was 14, I think. And then the bigger ones are 30.
I want a big giraffe.
Also, he said to me as I was leaving, if you want anything else, just let us know and we'll work with you.
A massive giraffe, please. Yeah, they don't have a website that they sell them on. You have to email them and do it that way. Which,
like you said, I think it's for copyright and whatnot.
Oh yeah, they couldn't put out a website where they're selling Mario art and stuff like that. But they can probably do it secretly on a small scale.
It's just a fun idea.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff.
Yeah. It's like a Rebrickable, but they give you the parts.
I got the Loop Coaster too. After fretting about space for it, I thought you only live once. Well, we actually have space for it now. On top of the new Calyx on the landing. The Captain
My
America
stuff's up there. I don't think anything of mine. Oh, everybody, everything's awesome. It's all is safe and.
Anna likes to have a moan tonight. It's going to be a moaning stream from Anna, but I will put it out there.
I've said
That
take the
for
pyramid,
weeks,
and you haven't.
for weeks, I've said if you want anything up there, just take it up there. I've left so many spaces.
Tie. Can't walk
Well,
up
I
there.
can't. I thought the only reason I was taking the pyramid was so you could put the Tower Bridge in. But if that's still up for grabs, I'll definitely take the pyramid. I'll take that with me after the stream. Pyramid's cool. But I thought you were just trying to make room for the Tower Bridge.
I need somewhere to put that more than anything.
Well, you can adjust the height of these shelves,
Yeah,
so
but
you can put it on
that's
here.
up there.
Yeah, but you can rearrange the shelves.
None of that. I can't rearrange any of them shelves.
You can rearrange all of
them.
Of course you can. You can take everything off and then put it back on in a completely
that-
different arrangement.
Just leave the pyramid.
You can rearrange them.
This is why I'm liking things to put on the wall.
I mean, I'll rearrange them if you want, if you don't want to do it.
I just did that.
But they are definitely rearrangeable. There's some websites that you can get upload a picture and it will tell you the pieces to get. What, that will let you upload?
Yeah, but they'll send you the pieces too.
And will they let you upload copyright images? Because I know the Lego official mosaic maker, obviously you can't upload copyright images to it, which is a bit sad. Are you planning on getting the Lego Shrieking Shack as it's a snowy build? Probably not. I think one Harry Potter set is enough. If you saw the TikTok I put out today, the Winter Village is already pretty much full. I probably didn't need this set because I've still got to fit the Home Alone house in there. I've still got the Nightmare Before Christmas. So I don't think I need anything more now.
I'll do you a Nightmare Before Christmas build if you want.
That's not necessary.
I really don't mind.
That's not necessary. Thank you for the kind offer.
That's all right. I'll do with that.
No, that's fine.
Why?
Because I would like to build it. Thank you.
Mean.
That was my Disney souvenir.
Mean. My friends help because you say you got too much to do and you won't let me help.
At no point have I said I don't have time to build Lego.
You just said you got so much to do. We don't know when we're going to do this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So I'm going. I'll do some of your work. If you don't.
What, you'll make a video?
I'll film it, but I won't talk.
Yeah, there you go. So you can't actually do the work. Ugh.
Anything I do, you'll just go, it's not good enough. So there's no point.
What is with you tonight? Have I upset you and not realised? Or are you just tired because you've been out this afternoon? You are going at me today. I think I've upset Anna somehow and I don't know how. You can probably buy the pieces off Bricklink. Pieces. I'm lost now. Pieces for what? What are we buying pieces for?
Yes, but they give you the dots you need, the backing, the plans, all for like 30 quid. You just go, there you go.
No, it's good.
With
It's definitely
Bricklink,
good.
You have to find all the pieces and wait for the pieces, and then the pieces aren't the right size. Also, when I was there, you could try it for free or buy the one you're making for £4, which was cool. Yeah.
What, so you could have made it for free and then just left it there?
Yeah.
Ah, that's good.
So I wanted my ticker.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he came over, he's like, oh, you're not following the design. I was like, no.
I, sir, am a maverick.
I wanted these colours. And then when I did it, it's like, oh, it is actually better than the one we've got.
He probably spent hours perfecting that design and was like, she's just ignoring
all I
it.
did was change the green to blues.
My years of hard work ruined. Is there an IP that hasn't been turned into Lego that you wish they would? Pokemon. Pokemon is the obvious one. Yeah, but that's not Lego, is it? Lego would do a better job because Lego's Lego.
Why won't you know?
The Mega stuff's fine, but I would love Pokemon Lego. Financially, it would be the end of us. It would absolutely financially cripple us.
Because Kevin has no self-control.
Says the person who bought a massive Lego set that she has no room for.
But that's all I bought. I bought you a present, I bought a wreath for the stream, and I bought a present for myself. How much have you spent?
Never you mind.
Exactly.
More on you than on me. That's all you need to know.
Not possible.
I'll show the receipts after Christmas. She'll have to do a formal public apology for being so ungrateful.
Why?
Because you're being a grumpus.
Why am I being ungrateful?
Not possible.
It isn't.
We'll see, I guess.
If you've bought me an app, please send it back because I don't want that.
Why would I buy Star
I
Trek
don't know,
stuff?
but that's the only thing I can think of. Right, what am I doing here?
Have you seen the GWP for this weekend at Lego? Yes. I've already said to Anna I'm going to need to make a trip on. I was going on Friday anyway, but I need to go and get the because the in-store
He
one
doesn't
is.
need to. He wants.
Oh my word! Can I say anything without you telling me off for arguing?
Arguing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm going on Friday to get the little Santa Claus because it's cool, and then Monday, the Cyber Monday one. For online orders is a Miles Morales and a little Lego Friends thing, I think. So they're both cool little things. I don't think I'll have anything left to give on Cyber Monday, but I do want the in-store one on Friday. I think that's cool.
What is going on?
Will your Christmas Day be 100% Lego themed? No. We'll watch Gavin and Stacey as well.
Yes.
And Anna has requested a warm bird of some kind.
Well, because you make Brussels sprouts. It's the only time in year I only get Brussels sprouts.
I mean, I am doing a Christmas dinner in the cabin. Do I have to do another one at home?
Brussels sprouts.
Well, you know you can have them with any meal. We could have had them with our dinner tonight.
What is the set behind Anna in the box next to the brick link?
Aha! Books are my passion. The best gift of purchase of the year.
It's a present for somebody.
For me!
You've got one.
Yeah, but I could, if I had two, I could use them as bookends.
I gave mine up, that one. So that was for me, but I'm using it as a gift.
Right. Will you be watching the King's speech?
No.
I apologise if I've offended anyone by laughing, but God no, why on earth would we watch that? Honestly, don't give two hoots what an old man's got to say.
It's not a thing I've ever done.
No, I've never watched a Christmas Day speech of any kind.
What laugh?
No,
Some
it's...
people like it. Kevin.
Yeah, and I know some people like it. I'm not laughing at people for liking it. I'm laughing at the thought of me, bearing in mind I don't watch anything. Imagine that being the thing that I sat down and watched. It would just be bonkers. I don't know if you saw my response, but retire to me means that it can't come back, whereas discontinued means that it can come back after so many years away. But they don't come back, do they? If that, like, can we put the table back roughly where it started?
Don't move.
Look how far past the thing it is. It starts. Move the chair back.
Why don't you put the brakes on
Just
it?
move the chair back.
It hurts.
Yeah, that's where it started. They don't come back, do they? Like with the Disney Castle, they did a new Disney Castle.
Well,
I
no,
can't.
they did a Disney 100 castle then.
Yeah, but it was a new castle. It wasn't the same one. It had a different number. Last Friday, I saw Angela Hartnett. I don't know who Angela Hartnett is. I'm coming round to put the thing on.
What does that mean?
You just told me to do it.
What are you doing?
Literally, the last thing you requested
Your
I
bum
do.
is out. Your bum is so on show. Please put it away.
You're welcome, everybody. Little bit of anus for you. You're welcome. Why are you hiding your face? Why is it embarrassing for you? It wasn't your bum. I remember watching the first one when I moved to the UK. First what?
King's Speech.
Oh, I see. I can't keep track with so many conversation threads. I get confused. If you don't like the cleavage, you're in the wrong stream. That was a little treat for everybody watching. You are welcome. Here who comes?
All the people saying things about your bum now.
Yeah, they love it. Oh, crumbs. This nearly shattered. Oh, my word. That was a little bit wibbly wibbly.
Mike.
What, you want to hear us? There we go. I almost exploded this then. I pushed down on the top of it and the sides bowed out, which was a little bit alarming. I can't unsee that. Why would you want to unsee that? What am I building? Honeydukes Sweet Shop for my winter village, which is how I'm going to introduce it from now on every TikTok.
No, don't do that.
Village. Yeah. The volume needs altering. Nonsense. Volume's good. Volume is spot on. Once we have 50,000 subscribers, we'll buy a new microphone.
It's not like it takes 6 months to get here.
And it's expensive. It's like a £400 microphone.
Yeah.
We're not really in a position to spend £400 on a microphone right now.
I've been out all day. I'm a little tired. Neck.
Neck. She's on the monster. That's what it is. Anna's on the cans. She's having a tinny.
I'm not really having a tinny, am I?
Tin of monster.
Just a little tired. I spent all day with Rue. I'm just now a little tired. I don't think that goes there.
Which wreath is Anna building? The old one. Is the box around somewhere so we can confirm the number? If you skip back to the start of the stream, my voice almost went then. If you skip back to the start of the stream, you'll be able to see it. I did put the episode number at the start of the stream. 40426. The recently retired one.
And also, I have to concentrate on this. Because it's like, it's all green. So I'm putting green on green. Very hard to see where all the green goes. Green, green, green. As you can see, it's like you can't even see. It's green on green on green with a bit of white. And it's really hard to work out. And brown and black. Brown and black.
This is why I was a bit confused yesterday. Because I remember a lot of moaning when you were building the wreath. So to see you buy another wreath yesterday, I was like, what is she doing? It does look nice, but I don't remember you enjoying building the previous one particularly.
Brown and black, brown and black, brown and black. I put that in the wrong.
I think we have different thought processes when we're picking up a Lego set.
I put it in the wrong
My primary concern is, will it be fun to make? And then if it's fun to make, I'll figure somewhere out to display it afterwards.
I've just broken
it. These walls, are these the dodgy bricks? Was it tan? I thought it was the brown ones that were dodgy.
There's the brown ones.
Well, these are tan, aren't they? Not brown. But every time I push down on the top of the set, the sides bow out.
Stop pushing it then.
Well, I have to put stuff in on the top.
But no, you could put it down. You could hold the top and then do this.
You're raging.
I'm not raging, but you're just being silly.
I found the one Anna is building hard. Nice.
Well, I'm building it now.
We'll have Anna's thoughts on. We said at the start of the stream. By the end of this stream, because it's a relatively quick build, it should all get done tonight. She'll be able to give her recommendation. Are you better off spending £90 on the new one, or 35 or whatever it was on the old one? And you will have Anna's thoughts as a professional flowermonger. I did my work experience at Legoland Windsor. That sounds awesome. I did mine at a sports shop. I was in a shed sorting Lego bricks into colour order. I was just throwing them into tubs from a chair. That sounds great. What brick festival are we going to next? Probably Bricklinks this weekend in Lincoln. Convinced my wife to let me have a Lego Christmas market as part of our Christmas decorations. Got Home Alone House, Holiday Main Street and the Nutcracker ready to build with some musical carousels. Very nice. Thoughts on Lego bringing back The Simpsons? I'm not interested in the Krusty Burger that is going to be the first one, but apparently they're doing a new Lego house, a new Simpsons house as well. I'll get one of them. But not interested in a Krusty Burger. I'm not a massive fan of The Simpsons. I don't think I've watched an episode of The Simpsons in about 15 years. So I'm not like desperate for it. But it'll be fun to have the iconic sets. Like I'd get a Simpsons house. But I mean, I couldn't even describe what a crusty burger looks like. I don't remember that being a particularly, like, there's so many things from the show that you would think would make better sets. The nuclear power plant, the school. I can picture them in my head now. The school bus, the house. So I'm a bit confused why they're doing something as obscure as Krusty Burger. But I'm sure it'll sell absolute bucket loads because people like The Simpsons. Anna's wreath is showing at £65 on Amazon, so you got a bargain.
There you go.
Good work, bargain hunting. I did notice yesterday that on a lot of the stalls...
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
No.
No, Saturday. The video came out yesterday. So in my head it's yesterday. But I think it was really reasonably priced compared to a lot of conventions we've been to. I didn't feel like anyone was really gouging the prices, and often you do feel like you're being gouged a little bit. Whereas I thought all the stalls were pretty reasonably priced. It felt like it was, and this is no disrespect to any of the people who had stalls there, it felt very much like it was enthusiastic amateurs who don't do loads of conventions and just do the one...
Yeah, but the ones that we heard talking say they go to all of them.
I didn't hear that. But it felt like it was people doing it because it's fun to do every now and again, rather than the people who are doing 2 every weekend and have to gouge the prices because they have to make a profit. And I think that was reflected in the prices being quite good. If I'm talking absolute bobbins because apparently they will do it every weekend, then so be it. It's what it felt like. It felt like it was being done for fun rather than for work. And I think that makes a difference.
I don't think people get loads of sets and just sell just for fun.
I mean, I could run a stall based on the sets that I own. If I loaded up the car with the stuff that's in the Lego room, we would have enough to fill a stall at a show like that. So we could go and do something like that.
Yeah, but I don't... Never mind.
I reckon a Lego Simpsons school bus would do well. It would be great.
Yeah,
I'd love a
just bought
school bus.
Out, haven't they?
Yeah, but you can never have too many buses. Buses are great. If they brought 2 out back to back, they could do the whole 2 come at once joke. And people would guffaw at that. Yeah, Moe's Tavern. That would be another great set. So many places ahead of Krusty Burger. Which, I mean... I wouldn't have even known Krusty Burger was a thing. It must be something that they've done recently. Maybe it's all over the show now that they don't have Apu's shop in there anymore. Maybe Krusty Burger's become a thing over the last 10 years. I don't know. Like I say, I haven't watched The Simpsons for a long time. It just feels like an odd choice. This is a great channel. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Goodness me, Alfie's in.
Thank you. Alfie?
Alfie.
Oh, Alfie's in. Hi, Alfie.
Oh, crumbles.
Douglas, stop it.
Word.
Yeah, but I can hear him.
Have you ever considered any mock building to tour at conventions? We were originally, the one we went to this weekend, we were originally displaying it. Because they initially made contact way back earlier in the year, like back in the spring. And we had a table, and the beach that I started making in the old Lego City, that I did a few videos on, that was what I was going to be taking, my seaside mock that I was putting together with my fish and chip shop and my pier and all the cool stuff that I was doing for that. And then we moved house and I disassembled the beach, and it was never going to get done again. I mean, I'd still like to do the project. It took too much of the momentum away. For me to actually be confident going there and displaying, I needed a good 6 months to put something really cool together. And the move messed it up.
And plus it doesn't travel well.
Well, I was doing it all on Mills plates. It would have been fine. But I just didn't have time to get it to the standard I would want it to be. The last thing I would want to do would be to go along to something like that and display something that looks a bit rubbish. I would want people to be crowded around it going, that is so cool. Oh, that's the best beach I've ever seen. And if I can't have it at that standard, I don't want to display it. So maybe next year. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm thinking about. It's one of the things that the project table will be used for. If I put together a really cool thing on the project table, then that might become a thing that ends up being shown at a convention. So maybe this theme park that I'm going to start after Christmas will ultimately end up being on display somewhere. Who knows? Quickie Mart makes sense. Yeah, Quickie Mart makes... I mean, I get why they wouldn't do a Quickie Mart now, because it's not in the show anymore. But, yeah, I don't know. It just... Like I say, it will sell like madness. So they're right, I'm wrong. It's usually the way. Are your Lego art sets hung on the wall with command strips? Yes.
Yes. Yes, and yes, and yes. Oh no,
That's wrong. There we go.
Alfie said he's happy that he's finally made one. Where are you normally? At work?
Gallivanting. Alfie's too young to have a job. You know that. Alfie's only like 14.
But he drinks pints.
I've been telling him that for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did make me go, are you old enough to drink that, when he ordered a pint?
But that was nearly 10 years ago now.
It was still butter baffling.
Yeah. I was trying to get a reaction of, oh my God, that was so long ago, out of you.
It wasn't that long ago. We've only known each other 12 years.
That was 2017. So 8 years ago.
Yeah, but it's not, because the pandemic happened, so we delete them years.
It's not how it works. Right, again, I've got pieces left over that feel like they shouldn't be left over. Including a tile that feels like it should be on a wall somewhere. So I'm now going back through and working out what I've done wrong. Where should these pieces be? Where should these pieces... Oh, okay. I see exactly where they should be. Can I squeeze them in? Yes, I can. What a heroic specimen I am. A handsome boy. And yeah, we've got this tile, which I think these are collectible. Lots of different ones. Yeah, 4 random tiles included.
I had them. But Alfie, the thing is, you've not aged at all. You still look like...
He's got grey hair and a 4-inch beard now.
No, he doesn't. Don't lie. Does he?
I don't know. I've not seen him for a while. And he'd only just turned 18, apparently. I remember you used command strips in the other house. Did you struggle to get the Lego art off the wall? No, not at all. Came off really easy. Command strips are great.
Kevin doesn't use them right. Kevin pulls them off, but doesn't pull them down the way you're supposed to, so it doesn't damage the wall.
Because I've already damaged the walls anyway, so if you've got to paint the wall anyway, why take care anymore?
Because it pulls the... It looks awful.
Yeah, if it's going to get painted anyway, it doesn't matter.
It does. There's a knack to it.
What's that one you're building? This is part of the Harry Potter Hogsmeade set, so it's going to go in the Winter Village. This is the Honeydukes sweet shop with snow on it.
Where's he been?
Who?
I've just landed back from...
North Macedonia.
Where's that?
Near Greece.
Why have you been there, Alfie?
Maybe he's been on holiday.
Your life just baffles me. It's so funny. I can confirm I look basically the same, gained like 15 kilograms though.
That's how we know you're still young, because that is meaningless nonsense, Alfie. Tell us that in English and we might understand what you mean. To me, 15 kilograms sounds like, what? Bag of crisps? I can't picture what 15 kilograms would be.
How many pounds is that? Or stone? Stone
yeah,
is good. I
talk
work in
English,
stone.
Alfie. Come on now. You're not round your young people now. Talk like a human. Are you going to be buying the new Lego Endurance? No.
Nah.
No interest in it, really. Not a ship guy.
Not after that thing up there.
Didn't know what the Endurance was. Had to look it up when it was announced. So, as far as I'm concerned, if I have to look up what a set is, it's probably not a day one purchase for me. Maybe one day if it's super cheap and it ends up looking really cool. But if I was going to buy a big boat, I'd get the Titanic.
We don't want a bag full.
I've heard of that. There you go. Now we've got fella in purple hat. Don't know who he is. Shall we look it up?
Get the box.
This is Mr. Flume. Obviously, it's Mr. Flume. 15 kilograms equals 15 bags of sugar. We don't buy bags of sugar though, so that doesn't mean anything. How many bottles of Diet Coke? Has Anna got any more Harry Potter sets to build? I don't think so.
Last time we bought sugar, what did you buy, Kevin?
Yeah, this shows how much I don't understand this. I still don't know what I did wrong, but basically the last time we got sugar, it was a bag like this big.
I think it was 5 kilograms.
Yeah, because I'm like, well, 5 kilograms, that sounds like an amount of sugar you'd buy. I don't know.
We ended up throwing it away.
I don't know what a kilogram
We had
is.
to throw it away when we moved because it barely touched it.
15 kilograms is 2.5 stone. Oh, so like a big poo. That's not much, Alfie. Come on now. I do poos bigger than that. Goodness me.
It's all the macadamia nuts he's been having.
I don't think he mentioned macadamia nuts.
Oh, it's been there.
That he said Macedonia,
Oh, okay.
not macadamia.
Leave me alone.
And certainly no mention of nuts.
I thought it was nuts. So. We saw chestnuts today.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, what? How do you make? What do you do with them?
You roast them on an open fire. The instructions are in the song.
Oh, so we could get the thing out and roast them on
I mean, you
there?
could just put them in the oven.
Oh.
But yeah, you could do that. You could absolutely do that. You just cook them, don't you? And then when they're hot, you peel them.
I don't know.
But you've never had
No.
roast chestnuts.
That's why it fascinated me.
Looks like we're getting some chestnuts, boys and girls. You realise the whole time I'm cooking them, I am going to be singing the song, though. That's the problem you've got there.
But I've never seen them in the shop before.
Chestnuts!
You're not doing them now.
1 litre is 1 kilogram. Okay, so he's gained like 7.5 bottles of Diet Coke. That makes more sense.
Still not a lot.
We did the endurance in school, so what does that mean? Did it in school? What, studied it? I guess. What subject would a boat be in?
History. Geography.
I feel like, bearing in mind no school can possibly cover all of recorded history, I can't help but think there's more important moments in history that should be covered rather than a boat that sank.
Well, I don't know why we had to learn about the Tudors. I still don't understand. And about roses and thorns and tulips. Still don't understand that. Never heard of it again. Maybe an updated version, chestnut steaming in a pingy microwave. Yes, let's do them in the microwave.
I mean, we'll probably do them in the air fryer.
Or the microwave or whatever she called it. What was it?
Like microwave or something. I've never actually heard her say it, so I don't know.
Have you not? I saw it the other day. It's so bizarre. Who is that? Oh, it's the dog.
Ah, bunion holes.
You have no holes.
I've got more holes than most people.
Aloha from Hawaii. Just recently found your channel, which has helped me reignite my Lego obsession. Just finished a Christmas tree. Excited to catch a live. You two are so fun. Oh my god, you're in Hawaii.
Hawaii, eh?
Why are you just not outside? I bet it's so lovely there.
So, to clarify, less than an hour ago, you didn't want the weather in Spain.
No, 'cause it's Spain.
But you do want the exact same weather in Hawaii.
It's Hawaii, Kevin.
I don't understand.
Because Spain is Spain. Everyone's done Spain. I've not done Hawaii.
I imagine people in North America are much more likely to have done Hawaii than Spain. I imagine Spain would be the exotic one.
To them?
Yeah, Spain. You're describing Spain as boring just because it's the nearby one that you've been to lots.
Twice. I've been 3 times.
But you could go there tomorrow if you felt
To
like
Spain,
it.
but not to Hawaii.
That's what I mean. Whereas if you were in America, you could nip to Hawaii, no problem.
but it's Hawaii.
Yeah, but it's just Hawaii. You need to go down whenever. But the idea of going to exotic Europe...
It's Hawaii, Kevin.
Yes, but I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying to you. It's only that exciting because you're so far away. It makes it exotic. Oh. Whereas I like Spain.
Why? We've been.
Yeah, and it's great. Barcelona's a great city. You love Tenerife.
No, she just described Spain as being Spain. Yes, Spain is Spain. Done that. I don't really need to do it again. Like, I've seen it. But Hawaii has palm trees.
So does Spain!
Hold on. And coconuts.
So does Spain.
And blue. It's Hawaii, Kevin. And they say aloha, and they do
No,
that.
they don't.
They do not. No. Oh, what was it called?
It's aloha, I think
Aloha,
they say.
and they do that dance with the leaves. It's excellent. And they're all like really well. What I see, they're all really happy. And just.
I think the key thing is they're both a lot better than England.
I like England. I like the storms we have, but Hawaii. I've lost where I'm at because you distracted me.
Because you confuse me. I like to understand you. Hawaii is cool, but Australia was amazing. See, Anna wouldn't go to Australia because she doesn't like spiders. When we do our world cruise one day,
I'm not going
Anna's staying on the boat in Australia. So I will have a day wandering around Sydney on my own, I guess.
Nope, not. Nope.
Which means the chances of me coming back with a kangaroo friend increase
Don't
massively.
come back with that because that's just no. They're very dangerous, Kevin. They'll hurt the dog.
Just we get back onto the boat and you can see me walking down the thing. Get back to the boat. It's like, oh God, who's that with him?
You won't get
God.
back. You won't
He's
know
got a kangaroo.
You won't know what the time is.
He's made friends with a kangaroo. Why is the kangaroo with him? Why is he holding its hand? No, leave the kangaroo.
You're playing this in your head, aren't you?
I'm watching it happen. And I know it would happen because he would be my friend. So he would come with me.
All the children are fine. I saw Rupington today. Andy, that is. I call him many names.
Chestnuts.
It's so funny because I knocked on today.
You did what?
I knocked on his door.
Knocked on his door, right.
And because the window was right open, he went, "It's Mummy!" I must have a unique knock or something.
Well, he was expecting you as well.
No, he wasn't.
Is that a Nottingham thing? Or is that just a you thing?
What?
Describing knocking on a door as knocked on.
Knocked on the door, yeah. Knocked on.
You would say knocked on?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm learning language again, boys and girls. I've just never heard that before.
He likes to take the mick.
That is genuinely not me taking the mick. I enjoy language. I'm fascinated by it. And when you say, we've been together a long time, so when you say something I've never heard you say before, I like to know if it's your past sneaking out or have you just made a mistake?
My past. What the hell does that
Well,
mean?
you've lost most of your Nottinghamisms. Like your accent, I can actually understand you these days. When we first met,
I have a different accent now.
much different, yeah. Ask Shortstay when we see him at Christmas. You used to sound just like him. Now you sound completely different. But I can understand you now. I needed subtitles when we first met. The amount of times I would have to get you to repeat yourself because I had no idea what you were saying.
Where are you living? Oh, there.
I've recently found that I can watch you guys on my lunch at work. Thanks for the extra content. You guys keep me motivated in the evening. I'm building a 4x4 grey base plate mock. Keep it coming. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you very much. Knocking on is a thing up here in Yorkshire too. Well, there you go. I'm not criticising it. I just never heard anyone say it before in my life. I'm trying to work out what we would say. Called for, I think, is what we would say. I called for.
Knocked on.
Yeah, I just... a knock on something from rugby, isn't it?
I don't know. That's all,
Rugby or
what we would
cricket.
say.
One of the rich people games. I'm sure knock-ons are part of that.
It's more of like knocked on the door, but it's just knocked on. You don't go the rest of the way. Because, you
I think
knock on the door.
as a person from the middle, I think if we were to abbreviate knocked on the door, we'd just say knocked. I think we'd lose the on as well. You could potentially say I knocked for. Like, I knocked for Barry.
No, I knocked on the... Well, I knocked... No. It's just how it
Language is fascinating.
is. It's England being England again,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Rugby, yes. Cricket, no. They're basically the same sport.
What are?
Rugby and cricket.
They're not the same. One's got a bat.
Yeah, but they're both rich people
He
sports.
don't have a bat in.
I used to play both of them. I played for the school team in both of those sports. I played for the school team in 4 different sports. I was a very sporty boy. Rugby, cricket, football and basketball.
So
I
when
still don't really know the rules of basketball.
did you do any homework?
In lessons, usually, while the thick kids were still doing their work.
To be honest, that's what I used to do sometimes in maths. Maths would be, like, my homework would be done by the end of the lesson.
It was very rare I had to do my homework at home. Just get on with it and get it done in the lesson.
I think about it now because I remember doing a maths homework on bonfire night. On like when we had, like, I was at home and we had fireworks, and I'd just rather sit inside and do my maths homework. I enjoyed maths so much. It was so much easier than English. I hated English. Worst lesson.
I find language fascinating.
I just think, like, why am I learning about, like, how they used to talk in Shakespeare time? Don't understand. I've never ever in my life used it ever. I just don't get it. Look at that. What are you doing? I'm looking at your thing.
Oh, I thought you were looking at that. I mean, Shakespeare's just good stories, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm very boring. Except for Romeo and Juliet.
Because you were doing it under duress. I imagine you've watched movies now based on Shakespeare stuff.
I don't know. I've only
Even if
watched
it's
Romeo
not,
and Juliet.
even if it's not directly based on
No.
it, there'll be stories that have been retold using Shakespearean ideas. Like he invented so many words.
Yeah, but do we use them now?
Yeah.
Like,
I need to get examples.
I'm not trying to prove you wrong, but
Common words invented by Shakespeare. Lonely, critic, undress, addiction, wild goose chase, brave new
Lonely?
world, eyeball, inner pickle,
Okay.
manager, break the ice, good riddance, green-eyed monster.
okay.
The man did language. I can't get this in.
Do you want me to? I like
No.
them ones.
I know how to do it. I'm just. It's if I push too hard, I feel like it's going to shatter. There we go. Is that in both sides? Yeah. My house is taking shape.
Dave, yes, that was Dave. Oh, look at him. That's my pillow. He has all the pillows, right? He gets his mouth on every single one, and I don't care. But my pillow, I have like a moon kind of one, and that's all he wants. I think it's because it smells of me, but it's my pillow. You should have a drink. You've not had a drink since we started. I turn around for my drink.
Would you prefer to be able to speak with animals or be fluent in speak with animals? Don't need a second option on that question.
What was the other option?
Doesn't matter. There are a few things I'd want more than being able to speak to animals. Can you imagine?
Talking to Dave.
We see a horse and I just go and have a conversation with him. I'd be so happy.
You don't like horses?
Because they don't talk.
It's not a shark pillow, no. It is just a...
What pillow do you have in the car? Just remind me.
That's for my knee.
But it is a...
Because you bought a shark.
It's a shark pillow. Because Anna
Hates sharks.
loves
Hate them.
sharks.
Hate them. Can't stand them.
That's not true. You know
Oh,
that's not
Topher's
true.
in. Where you been?
Oh God, not him.
Where's he been? It's been on
He's
for
been
like
upset
an hour
I
and a
fired
half.
him this morning. He's obviously got the letter. What about SpongeBob's Pineapple House? I don't understand what that's in response to. What about SpongeBob's Pineapple House? And we should add the disclaimer there. I've never watched a second of SpongeBob.
No, same.
So I don't really know what you're talking about. We didn't have the expensive channels when I was a kid, so I never watched anything like that.
I don't think SpongeBob was a thing when I was little. I don't remember. And we did have the channels.
I don't know. I just assume it was like a Nickelodeon thing.
I don't remember.
Or Cartoon Network, or all these channels that the other kids had that we didn't have. But my kids were never interested in it either. So I don't know. They were very much Disney Channel kids. Like I watched Hannah Montana and High School Musical and stuff like that a gazillion times. Kev talking to giraffes and Anna to sharks. It would be great. In a moment, once you've done that bit that you're stretching for, I would like to put the table back where it began.
Shush.
I'm just trying to make sure people can see. Why are you shushing me?
Because I'm trying to get this on and it's very fiddly.
You love it fiddly. I ever thought about doing Lego stop motion? I don't have the patience for stop motion. Can I just put it back now? Anchor. Yeah, I don't have the patience for stop motion. I had a Wallace and Gromit animation set when I was younger, and enjoyed making the clay models, but didn't enjoy the stop motion element of it, so I just made them and put them on my cupboard. But yeah, no patience for stop motion. Not my thing. I just need video to be more immediate. I always wonder what my dog's voice would sound like. Properly posh as he thinks he's the king.
Have you ever told your dog your name? Tell your dog your name.
That was a TikTok thing like a year ago, wasn't it?
I always
Introducing
think about
yourself
it.
to your dog.
It's funny. Dave, my name's Anna, and this is Kevin.
Whoa! Don't want him to become too familiar. He can call me Sir.
No, you can't.
He can and should. He's never told me his name.
His name's Dave.
That's just what you call him. He might get upset every time you say it because it's not his true name.
What's your name?
Cuthbert. Cuthbert the dog. I love your new video you did yesterday. Thank you very much. We had a lovely time making it.
Until people ruined it and told me I made a mistake.
I mean, did they ruin it or did they save you from opening it and finding out for yourself? Because at least this way you have got the option of selling it as an unopened brand new set.
The people should have told me.
I mean, why would they?
Yeah. And we also found out, can I say it?
Well, it's all over the comments. I would proviso what Anna's about to say with, I don't think... No, you say it first, then I'll do the proviso, I think. I'll explain my
About
thoughts
the card.
afterwards. Yeah, and I'll explain my thoughts afterwards.
Kevin told me that it is illegal to, what was it, charge
It's illegal to charge more for using card than cash, which I didn't know, and I choose to give the benefit of the doubt to the traders there and assume they didn't know either, because they seemed like nice people and I don't think they were deliberately being naughty. They very much gave the impression it was the first time they'd ever used that card machine, and I think they've just got it, have found out it costs them more than cash, and I imagine the moment they found out they're not allowed to charge more, they probably stopped. But I think they just got that machine new for that event. So I refuse to criticise them for it, because I didn't know. It does seem a bit silly as well that you can't charge more for using card machines. It does cost the business more. So it seems reasonable to me to pass that cost on to the consumer. Otherwise, it just leads to all prices being increased.
Yeah, but they
doesn't it?
could
That's
have
the
just
other outcome.
increased their prices.
Yeah, and then people paying cash are paying more as well. So it seems to me that it's a law that's kind of anti-consumer.
You told me about it. I
know, I
had no
know,
clue.
because the comment section told me about it. I didn't know,
See.
but several people put it in the comments. But it's a law that doesn't really make sense to me. I could see it being a temporary measure during COVID, but having now looked it up, it seems like it predates COVID anyway. There's a piece left in your bag, apparently.
No.
Are you calling Anna Lovesy a liar?
No, but there's not one in there. I've just looked. In the little one. No, there's nothing in these.
I'm not quite sure what this bit is that I'm making. This is odd. It's like a little thing with...
A
It's
light,
odd.
isn't it?
Is it?
A night light of some sort.
It's odd. That goes right in the middle of the shop as well.
You think that's odd? I don't even know where this is going.
Lots of places do minimum spend on card. That is true as well, but I think that's okay. I think it's the place that Anna bought her Tower Bridge from yesterday had a sign up saying it's add an extra 2% if you're paying by card, and then charged her an extra 2% because she paid by card, and we didn't really think anything of it. But apparently you're not allowed to do that. And I'm sure later in the day, because we were there right as the place was opening, I'm sure there would have been someone who told them about it at some point during the day, and I imagine they stopped doing it as soon as they were told. You can't charge more for card payments, but you can charge a card handling fee. So it's literally the same then, isn't it?
I don't know.
So they could charge a 2% card handling fee, but they can't just charge... So it's a semantics thing, which makes it even sillier.
It was £5.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 200 and something odd pound purchase, and it was an extra £5 for the convenience of not having to carry £200 worth of cash
Yeah, I
around
just
with
didn't
you.
want to...
Or go and find a cash
I
machine.
find that more
Yeah.
anxiety than just paying by card.
Well, especially because you go into those places not knowing if there's going to be anything you want. So going to the cash machine, getting 300 quid out, and then not buying anything. It's like, well, what on earth am I going to do with this cash now? Two chimneys? That's insane, Jeremy. Two
Well, that's not
chimneys.
my name, is it?
Has Anna got lights for her wreath? I don't believe she has.
No. I find light kits to be very expensive for what they are.
I bought some quite cheap ones the other day from a place called Game of Bricks. I don't know if they're going to be any good, but they were like a quarter of the price of the Light My Bricks ones. So they might be absolute trash, but I ordered some for the Winter Village because to kit out the whole of the Winter Village with Light My Bricks would have cost like £500, which is insane.
I looked at them for that up there, the Milky Way, and it was like 9 lights for like £200. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
The set costs less than that.
Whereas with Game of Bricks, I got like 10 light kits for just over £100 for all of the different Winter Village sets I've got. So if they're rubbish, I'll know not to buy from the cheap places again. But if they're good, then I've saved loads of money and actually been able to light it up when if I'd have had to have paid £500, it wouldn't be getting done this
Yeah,
year.
but all they are is just string lights,
Yeah,
aren't they?
with a plan for how to connect them.
Yeah, it's...
But yeah, if it ends up looking cool, I'll be happy. A happy
Just
little
basically
chappy.
get some like boring £2 string lights and then put some cotton wool over it and it looks nice then. You can't see the wire. It looks like it's up like...
It's why on Deliveroo and Just Eat, every order has a service charge rather than a card charge. Well, there you go. I only found out about the no-numbered bags when I got the set and opened the box. Oh, see, that would... I can just imagine Anna's anger.
No!
Have you seen this wizard? I believe it's a Sirius Black sign. Do you know who Sirius Black is?
One of the guys.
He is one of the guys. There you go. Anna knows Harry Potter.
Uncle? Or maybe somebody else, but definitely...
He's his godfather, I think.
Ah. How many bags left? This is my last bag. Oh, I'm making a bow, apparently.
Bow. Oh! On the topic of making a bow, we're not streaming on Friday.
How did that go from bow?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my good lord.
Don't worry about it. We are streaming on Saturday instead this week because we're out on Friday.
Yes.
So we can't stream on Friday, but we will stream on Saturday instead. So you are still getting 2 streams this week. It just won't be Friday. It will be Saturday. And I don't know what we're building yet. We will figure it out before Saturday, probably. Maybe. We'll see. Well, we have to, so we'll have to announce it. Right, I've done the first one of these. There are 2 buildings in this set, but we have the little building. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Fudge, or whatever their names were. Flume. A young wizard with a wand. We have a little bench. We have a wanted poster, because obviously why wouldn't you have a wanted poster in your Christmassy set? A lamp post, plus the golden run, which goes in the attic, I've decided. And that is building 1, which is actually sticker sheet 1 and book 1. So if you are looking for a twofer, a set that you can build with somebody else, this is actually the most evenly split set I've done as part of the Winter Village.
You say twofer, I hear topher, and I don't know why.
Because you've got 3 bags each, a sticker sheet each, a building each, an instruction manual each. You could very easily just sit and have an evening of building one of these each, which is very, very clever. Right, have I got time to build the other one? Are you planning on doing something else after you finish that? Or?
We'll see. I don't know.
Well, I don't want to start. That one's taking me an hour and a half.
We'll
so
just start it.
Well, I don't really want to start it if I'm not going to finish it.
But you always finish things off stream.
That's true, but I'd quite like you to be sat here with me until the end of the stream. Because you're all right. I don't mind having you around.
I'm all right.
Exactly. Modular Rebrickable recommendations other than the Cozy House ones. The Sesame Street house is great. The Modern House one is great. There's a good one for the Up House. There's a Friends Castle Bed and Breakfast, I think it's called, that has a good one. You'll be seeing lots more of this on the channel in the new year. I've got probably 6 or 7 of these ready to go. That's why there's so many sets in the Lego room at the moment, because it's stuff that I've bought to do Rebrickables with.
In there.
You can. It's complete. They've seen it more recently than you. The floor is completely clear.
When I went in there, I couldn't walk.
3 weeks ago, before I tidied it.
3 weeks.
Well, it was before I tidied it, and they've seen it multiple times since. The floor is completely clear. But the reason there's so many sets is because it's for Rebrickables, and there'll be lots of them coming. We're getting ready for content. See, Dave, I'm all about the content. I'm the content king, the king of content, not just the king of Milton Keynes. I'm also the content king. Right. So the second one we're doing is the pubic house.
No.
Public house, like I said. What did you hear? This is where you can buy your butterbeer from. Look, there's a butterbeer sign.
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer. We like a butterbeer. There's also a man with a moustache. It's the Pringles guy. It's the Pringles guy.
I love how he brings it like right close. Oh, I can't see that.
Kit eyes. Here we go, boys and girls. Whee! That is a lot of Lego. Lots of pieces. Millions of pieces. Pieces for me. Maybe that's going to be a new song. I'm old. I grew up in the days of no numbered bags. And the instructions didn't tell you what pieces you needed for each step either. I mean, I am the same.
How did it not tell you what you need? Oh,
Well, because you just look at the diagram and see where it added pieces.
No.
And
Was it even highlighted?
Not originally, I don't think. You just have to figure it out.
Jeez.
And you would have to put the stickers over multiple bricks.
I know that bit.
That was my biggest pet peeve. But the sets were also much smaller and less complicated. I think Tower Bridge is probably as close to the peak of absurdity, being a 4,500 piece set.
I guess.
With no numbered bags.
I need to clear this and just get a bunch of them things that you had, bring them back, and just stop.
Yeah, because when I do Rebrickables, that's why I have to do it. How I have to do it. Because you obviously.
I've just taken them there though.
Yeah. Right, we have this person. Would you like to know who this is? I'll tell you. I'm quite the Potter expert. This is Madame Rosmerta, obviously. Obviously, who I guess is the barmaid. Right, where were we? Semicircle.
Modular.
I answered that one already.
Okay.
My name is Kevin. Do, 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 do. My name is Kevin. By the way, boys and girls, I've figured out how to get YouTube Shorts up to 3 minutes on the channel. So, the Home Alone series...
Such a weird thing to start talking about.
The Home Alone series will be here on YouTube as well as TikTok. Starting on December 1st.
Pardon?
You heard.
December?
Yes. The 1st of December it will begin. I think they'll be coming out in the mornings because there'll still be content coming out later in the day as well. So I think there'll be like 9 AM releases every day for 24 days.
Can I go for 25?
No, because there's 24 bags. There might be a 25th video, but I think the 25th video will be a full-length video. And I'll do like a Christmas Day supercut of the entire build in one big video rather than as a short.
You can set up for the Lujo.
Can you set that up for the Lujo too? You don't need to set it up. You just can't upload them on your phone the way you do normal shorts. You have to upload it.
Get it.
You just have to upload them through YouTube Studio. It's already enabled. You just can't do it on the app. But if it's vertical and less than 3 minutes, YouTube will recognise it as a short. It's the way you used to have to do all shorts before they added it into the app.
It is the first on Sunday. Get to open my things. My 3 advent calendars.
You should get on the radio this year with all these advent calendars.
I'm not going on the radio.
I went on the radio last year because of all my advent calendars.
Sure, absurd.
I haven't got one this year.
Got
I've already had 6. Plus I've got the Home Alone. And I've bought a big box of beauty products that Anna's going to give me one of each day because I couldn't afford an advent calendar. But there was an offer on a big box full of stuff that I don't know what's in it. But Anna said it was good. But there's only 20 things in it. So there's going to be 4 days where I'm just really sad because she hasn't given me
something else.
You have to give me a mini present every day out of my box. And if we run out, I'll be heartbroken. I mean, I was thinking there are 4 nights where we're sleeping in the woods. So they could just be the 4 days I don't get a present.
There you go.
You can give me something different in the woods. An acorn or something. This is a bit flimsy currently. A bit flimsy. And as if you're going to be doing 3-minute long shorts, Topher, you don't even do 10-second ones. Let's not pretend you're going to do. Let's not pretend you're going to do any shorts ever.
Let's not argue.
Caveman Topher, who doesn't like shorts but likes watching them. It's a month till Christmas Day, is it?
Yeah, it's 25th.
How very excitable.
And I haven't even maybe done half of my shopping.
I think I've done all of mine.
What's happened here?
What do you mean?
It just ends.
We've got another book, haven't you?
I thought that was the other one.
Or is this it finished? Maybe this is it finished. Because they're bits for the candles, for the centrepiece. So I think you finished the wreath.
There we go. I finished. I didn't know. Oh, I've not finished.
You just said you'd finished, so I was going to show it to everybody. You said I finished, and I didn't know.
Oh, fudge cakes are fiddlesticks.
Fudge them. Fudge those cakes.
No,
So I made it
finished.
14 steps into this before you were done, which
Why
is
didn't
why I
I saw all this.
I mean, it's not even half. It's barely.
Breaking it. You're breaking it. What are you doing?
There you go. That's what it looks
No.
like finished. I'm just showing the boys and girls.
I know you've look at it.
What?
You've broken it.
Right, and it's Lego, so it's not broken. It's really easy to just put the stuff back on. She's a grumpus today, boys and girls. A grumpusy grumpus. I think she needs a good tickling. Do you want me to tickle you? Make you squeal like a tickled creature? You now need to do your detailed comparison of the two and let people know where they should be spending their money.
Get the other one.
Well, it's stuck to the wall. But people can see it behind us. It is obviously bigger, more detailed, better.
That one,
But is it
no,
work?
this is fine. This is this is like the work in like this is the prototype to that one. Now, if you hold it gently and not be Kevin. Okay.
In comparison, I mean, that one's infinitely better. That one could pass as a real wreath.
Yeah, that one has like cinnamon sticks and onions. No,
Onions.
oranges.
All wreaths have onions on them, but it's worth bearing in mind that one's £90. This one was £30.
Yeah, but we don't know how much it
So
was
you
when
could-
it came out.
I would suggest less than what you paid for it because retired sets usually pay a premium. So you could get 3 of these for the price of that. Which would you do?
But also, the other I can't get this in. The other thing you can make of it also looks very good. So
Which one?
the other one,
Which one are you talking about?
this one,
So this one.
yeah,
Okay.
you can make it because that one was just like a log, and I was like, that was a bit
log.
boring. Whereas this has got like candles and stuff. Oh, I was going to say a bad word then.
You are not allowed to swear on the internet.
There we go. It's a bit flimsy, I must say. It doesn't like to hold together. But that one, the one behind me, is like so secure. I needed to take it apart because I like, oh, something's wrong. I didn't know where I was looking to take that apart. So that one is definitely more sturdy than this one. But you can see the progression of things.
Can you add candles to that?
Doubt it.
I want to see the candles.
Well, I
Make a
can
candle.
you a candle.
Make me a
It's not
candle.
hard. It's like you put like these together.
She's candling me.
And then I'm putting one of them up there. In the middle.
So if someone was in the market for a wreath, which one would you recommend they buy?
Candle. That one.
The more expensive one.
Yeah, just because it is a continuation one of this one. This one is fine, but this was last year's, I'm guessing.
I think it was a couple of years. That one's been around for a
So
while.
for now you can see what they've come up with. This was like the first, like everything is always better the second time around, isn't it? This is fine, but now they've, like the back is really simple. This I could take apart. That one I could not. But this is fine. It has a hooky hook.
Has what?
A hooky hook.
Oh, a hooky hook.
It has, like, it's in there. It feels secure. I wouldn't want to swing it around, but I could put it around my face. It's got a nice bow.
What
I
a
do
review.
like the bow.
I could put it round my face.
Look. And if I crackled it, I could wear it as
If
a
you
hat.
what?
Crackled it.
What do you mean crackle?
Crackle. Crackle.
Craggle!
Yeah. Crackle.
I thought you meant if you like crunched it up. I was like, what are you doing to it?
The bow matches my lips.
There you go.
Look at
Very
me.
good.
Look, I'm there.
Look, I can see you in person. You're next to me.
Yeah, you can't get the full effect if you don't look on the thing. Green is definitely my colour because my eyes are green and my lips are red.
Are they?
Well, you wouldn't know because
No,
you don't know what colour
I don't know
am.
either of those. I would not know what colour your eyes were. If you were abducted, I'd have to show the police a photo because your eyes are just eye colour.
I have green eyes, everybody, but he would not no idea, would you?
No.
What,
I mean,
what colour are my lips right now?
lip colour, just like skin colour. I don't know why it annoys you. I don't have very good eyeballs.
I know, we know this.
My balls are defective. This one's an interior of a public house, boys and girls. My future sister-in-law is called Anna. There you go.
That's cool.
Do you have a small set you could build for the rest of the stream?
Not really.
Not like a little gift of purchase somewhere you could have a little fiddle with? You must have something, because you've got me to start this now and it's not even 9 o'clock. And as we're not streaming on Friday, we have to give people their money's worth. Because we are getting to that point where we send out the bills for all these streams. Monitor how many hours people have watched us for and send out everybody's bill. It's coming.
These are all a bit boring.
They're a bit boring. What do you mean they're boring?
Well, they're not this time of year.
Well, that doesn't matter. It's just to keep your fingers amused so you don't get bored.
I'll not get bored, I'll be fine.
You can't be in a room without music blasting out your phone. I think you'll get bored if
Do you
you're not
want to
doing
go
something.
in there and find me the Lego man?
The Legoman?
Yeah, the Lego man.
The Lego man.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. This is a butterbeer.
Kevin is just coloured blind.
What did you just do?
Dave moved the table. I think it's fine. Nothing looks nothing looks. Oh my god! I can't even. Nothing looks broken. But wreath done. Saw Rue today. Rue was being very affectionate today. Normally I'd just sit there and just go to like, try and talk to him and ask him what he's on. But today actually wanted to interact with me and it was lovely. We did. He was watching. What was he watching? That.
This one is hashtag gifted.
Yes.
This was gifted by Legoland Discovery Centre.
Do you guys wear outside trainers inside the house? I don't. He does.
Yeah, what's the problem with that?
I don't know. Someone has.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Because I don't own any slippers.
It's because you got your legs are too large. See, all I did was move it, and it is just falling
Yours have
apart.
moved the
Don't
table
move.
miles.
Yeah, but I have to put it somewhere. And every time I push on the table to move the thing, I move the table. It's not secure. Oh, look, it's just falling apart.
So it's not very good then, is what you're saying.
It's fine, but it's flimsy.
Brings dirt from outside inside. Oh no, the horror. Not dirt.
You can't really go anywhere.
No, and
goes-
Dave brings more dirt in than I
Yes,
do.
he does. I need a thing.
I don't wear my trainers when there's bad weather. I wear boots when it's raining and stuff.
Yeah, he wears dots when he's out.
So I only wear my trainers when it's dry out anyway.
I need that, please.
Why?
Because I've got nowhere to put
Just
them.
empty the other one.
You know how hard it is to stand up.
I do not.
That's full. Where's the other one?
No.
No.
What?
Don't do that.
What?
Making super noise.
She's so horrible to me.
No, I'm not, but you're sitting there going, oh.
Because I was struggling with
You're getting
something.
louder and louder, and you don't realise How loud is it?
Oh, I know exactly how loud I'm getting.
Yeah, it's annoying. Let's do my
Our
own.
dog wipes his paws on a towel before coming in.
Your dog's very polite.
Yeah. I mean,
Ours doesn't.
we,
Charlotte.
yeah, we don't care. Just, floors can be cleaned. Anna, what a wonderful mum you truly are. Well, there you go, you're a wonderful mum.
I am. I have to be. Yeah, so having a 20-year-old be here and like jumping on you. It's not the greatest, but it was fine. He was having fun.
Bet you loved it when you were 19. Nothing.
It wasn't funny.
It was pretty funny.
Sometimes I just want to.
Yeah, what those sometimes seem to have been throughout this entire stream. We're never streaming after you've been out again. You've got a grumpus on. Oh, look at all those colours. It's so colourful. Oh! I want this.
No, you got the train.
Yeah. I mean, they did write Kevin on the bag. They didn't write Kevin Anna. No, I'm messing about. It was months ago. If I wanted it that badly, I'd have bought one by now. But it does look nice. That can go in the display upstairs.
There's 3 number 1s.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, it's got a beautiful face. I love a beautiful face on a critter.
Oh.
He looks cute. What, me? Yes, I do. I realise you can't actually see what I'm doing because I'm building it behind the other one.
And you haven't moved it. It's still there.
Yeah, but now I've moved this.
But now
So
you're
I'm not
behind the
behind it
mic.
anymore. Well, there's not a lot I can do about the microphone.
Move that. It's for here.
Well, I'm still not going to build over there, am I? Doesn't make any difference.
Can someone please come and sort Kevin out?
What do you mean?
He's just been in a mood today and I don't know why.
Oh, you're a funny critter. You need a tickling.
Do that on the back.
Look at these beautiful bricks. These are children's Lego bricks. I love big, colourful bricks. You don't get enough of that in these little sets. Sometimes you just want a big, colourful piece of Lego. What are you naming him? Kevin, obviously.
John.
Kevin.
John.
Call him Kevin. Give him a good name.
I don't know John. I think the person today, when I was on the phone, thought you were a child.
What person?
When I was on the phone saying you ran out talking about...
Oh, I was singing the nipple song.
Singing about nipples. I think she thought you were a child.
Yeah, Anna was on the phone to a doctor or somebody.
And Kevin come out and I said,
And I burst
Kevin,
down the stairs
shut up.
singing a nipple song.
I'm on the phone. Like, I literally had to shout at him. Oh, gosh, I need a book.
What are you going to do?
Not sing that loud.
Well, I need you to hear me.
I don't need to hear you when I'm on the
But
phone.
I didn't know you were on the phone.
I was on the phone.
I didn't know you were on the phone.
Get out.
What?
Get out.
I'm just doing exactly what you're doing.
You're just mean to me.
How am I mean?
I'm just taking the mic, Kev.
I'm not. I'm just saying it the way you say it. You're always obviously correct.
That's mocking.
It's not mocking. I'm agreeing with you. I just arrived here and the first word I hear is nipples. You'll get used to it. Welcome along. I can't even remember how the nipple song goes.
No, I don't. He just walked out of the room and shouted. Like, he doesn't realise that people outside the house can hear him.
Oh, I know that.
Like today, like the postman called and I went, Kevin. And he went, yeah. And I was like, okay, that's not in his normal room. I don't understand where this is. And I went, you've got a parcel. Okay, just leave it there. I'm like, where are you? He was in the bathroom. Apparently the window was open.
I yelled back, I'm having a poo. And you said, why can I hear you so clearly? Because the window's open. So you were hearing me from the outside.
But the door was shut.
What door?
The front door was shut.
Ah, you trouser nipple.
So are you.
What have you done
Have you
here?
locked the dog out? Oh no.
What dog?
Give me back that.
There is no dog here. What are you doing to the animal?
Taking my thing back.
You've aroused
I
him.
don't care. It shouldn't be on my thing. Oh, this is too big.
Yes, he does realise. Absolutely, he realises.
Who? What? When?
You said I don't realise how loud I am, and they're all confirming what we
You
all know to be true.
don't.
I absolutely know how loud I am. There's a difference between not realising how loud I am and not caring how loud I'm being.
Yeah,
and I'm
but
just
when
having a fun time.
When it's 9 o'clock at night, Kevin, and you're screaming profanities about Football Manager.
I don't scream profanities, I think you'll find. I'm family friendly. So the last thing I'd do is profanity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm just a cheeky rascal. He's a cheeky rascal. But yeah, at the end of the call, when Anna was arranging the next thing she had to do, she was like, and do you think he'll be singing through that as well?
Yeah, they asked me that.
Yes, he probably will, is the correct
I
answer to that
said,
question.
no, I hope not. But the way she said it was like he was a child. Like I was telling my child to be quiet.
It was a good nipple song.
Oh, it was on the phone.
Right, so now more than one person heard the nipple song. That's good. I don't think it was specifically about any particular set of nipples. I think it was just nipples in general. I wish I could remember the tune it was to. Like, I'm taking a big bite of my Polish sausage just as a goal is being scored, knowing I've got to keep it in the video. I was taking a big bite of my Polish sausage.
I don't have any Polish sausages.
I was munching a Polish sausage on stream last night, I think you'll
Oh,
find.
and them things, he eats them in the kitchen and then leaves the wrapper. He thinks a fairy comes along, puts them in the bin. Don't you?
I don't know.
Don't you?
I don't know that it's
Where
a fairy.
does it go?
Goes away.
And the same with knopper wrappers. He
No
just
one
leaves
knows
them.
what that means.
Everyone knows what a knopper is.
Knopper wrappers.
And he just leaves them around and just thinks they magically go in the bin.
They do.
No, they don't. I do it. And you're supposed to be...
I'm supposed to be banging the table.
You're supposed to be looking after me.
You're supposed to be looking after me. You're my carer.
I'm the one that's broken.
Yeah, but I'm the one who's Kevin. I think everybody here will confirm if one of us is looking after the other, it obviously is only going to work in one direction. There's no way I can look after a human. I can barely function myself. I bought knoppers. They're absolutely delicious. Yes, they are.
See? Georgie knows.
We all love knoppers. Oh, yes, we really do. We love the knob. I might sing that on the next call.
Please don't. It's so embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. You get embarrassed about strange things because it's not you singing, so why would you be embarrassed?
Because they're listening through...
Just like you got embarrassed about them seeing my butthole a minute ago. It wasn't your butthole, so why are you embarrassed?
Because I don't want anyone to see yours.
Why? Mine's great.
Because I don't want to. I find it really weird. Did you get a response off your dad about being underwater?
Oh, he said something. I haven't read it. I assume he's still alive and not underwater.
So he could be asking for assistance. And you're just
Apparently,
ignoring
he's heard there's floods near us.
him. Oh, no.
No floods near me.
The A14 was a bit cut off last night, but that's why I'm glad I didn't go out. But apart from that...
Have you seen Tom's latest? Who on earth is Tom?
Lincoln Tom.
Start with no badges and try to win the Champions League in 10 years. He's basically doing non-intelligent in 40 minutes, as he should. And it's definitely doable. You can definitely do that in 10 seasons, easy peasy. It's just not as fun doing it in one video, is it? It's much more fun doing it properly.
Spread it out. Get more views.
Well, no, he'll get more views.
No, but that's what you get.
No, he'll get more views doing it in one video. Crumbs. My way's very much old-fashioned and doesn't get very many views, but it's enough to pay bills.
Is it?
Yes, that's why the bills get paid.
They're not paying you. That's the problem.
YouTuber, I swear you only listen to half of the things I say. We have no. We got paid by YouTube today. Hot dog pants. Hold on.
Yes, they are.
Yes, I'm in the hot dog pants. Hot dog pants.
No, but that's not shout.
That was singing.
That was shouting.
That was singing.
That was shouting.
Flipping heck, this is
Will
such a...
you be careful?
I am being careful.
Gentle.
I'm being... It doesn't really impact you. Why do you mind?
Because it makes me jump.
It's just a bit of a...
Would you like me to do it?
No, I wouldn't. But you can tell it's not as well thought out as the creator sets are. It's not as good. Which is interesting. For just being a few years older. You have to be a bit more careful with it. Luckily, I'm a very careful guy. Noppers.
I'm hungry.
You should have some food then, female.
Kevin made dinner. It was a little too hot. That's like
Spicy. We had kedgeree for the first time because we found some lovely haddock at the at Costco the other week, and I was looking for things to make with haddock, and it was really nice. It was just probably didn't need that chilli that I put in it.
It said optional chilli, and
Yeah,
he
which
went the
means
optional
Kevin
way.
put a chilli in. I did a whole one initially and then took half out.
Are you sure? Because it was so
Yeah, go and look in the
spicy.
bin. There's half a chilli in there.
Like, I like a bit of warmth, but I don't like spicy, and it was a bit too... Even he said it was a little spicy for him.
Where did I
too.
buy this Houses of Parliament set? This is from Electronic Bay.
Fudge nipples.
Which is where I buy pretty much all of my retired sets from. 'Cause
I like
don't have,
eBay.
I don't have Bookface. Anna uses Bookface. I like eBay.
There's just more things on there.
On where?
On the Facebook.
I don't think there's more things on Facebook than eBay.
More things that you're like the that's beneath it. The record play, they were on there instantly.
Yeah, I imagine there's hundreds of them on eBay as well.
And when that woman last time said you couldn't have two of them book things, she was lying, because I saw people selling like the record player in the whatever the train, and people had like 2 or 3 to sell, because you can do separate.
Yeah, we know you can.
That
I've done
lady
it.
was
We've
just
done it
being a
before.
mug. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
she just didn't want me to do it, and I don't know why. Maybe she doesn't like YouTube or something. I don't know. They're aware of who I am in there. Maybe she just didn't want me to advertise the fact you could do it. I don't know. But I'm getting 2 this time because I did them online.
Did you change your pants order, by the way?
I sent an email. I ordered 18 pairs of underpants earlier, but put the wrong address on to send them to, so they're going to the old house.
You got too excited about the pants.
Yeah, because it was buy 8, get 10 free. Buy 8, get 10 free. 10 free! 10
I
free
said you bought
underpants.
one.
Yeah.
Too free.
Buy 8, you get 10 free. I've got so many, none of them have got hot dogs on, I'm afraid. But I have got 18 new pairs of underpants coming, and I've got 10 of them in my current size, and 8 of them the next size down. Because I'm not sure. I think I'm between pant sizes.
That is the worst.
Yeah.
Like he knows what it's like for women.
I do know what it's like for women. I've bought women's clothes before. I did a YouTube video in a dress once.
No, but being between sizes.
It's not as good as buy 5, get 15 free, which was last week's offer, but they were for 4XL upwards, and I do not require a 4XL. Even when I was more rotund than I am now, I didn't need 4XL. So they were for the proper chunky monkeys.
Yeah, I've bought a pair of Kevin's things, and they're quite roomy. So.
Well, that's because I need to fit my scrotum in them.
And plus, you bought me some girl pairs.
Oh,
didn't
I've made
you?
a terrible mistake though.
What's that?
Well, when I have my balls cut off, I need to wear.
They're not going to buy you. They're not going to. Oh.
But I need to wear Y fronts for like
Okay, then
6
you get
weeks.
some Y fronts for a
Well, I
week.
should have bought some of those now. I've just bought 18 pairs of boxer briefs.
But you don't know when you're having it yet.
It's true.
Kevin gets excited with step 1, don't you, Kevin?
Yeah, I've bought loads of their pants over the years. They're good pants.
Do you know if you split them, you can send them back and get a new pair?
I did not do that. I've split loads.
Yeah.
But I saved £240 on my order, which is jolly good. Right, it's old lady. Her name is
Old lady face.
Professor McGonagall.
McGonagall.
Professor McGonagall hanging out in the boozer.
Didn't she
Interesting.
die this year?
Professor McGonagall didn't. The actress who played her in the movies did. But Professor McGonagall lives on, presumably. She might have died in one of the movies. I don't think she did.
Same with Hagrid. He passed away, but he'll still live on in the films.
And in Lego at Hamleys. Because there's a massive Hagrid made of Lego at Hamleys. In that there London.
Kevin, someone needs something from you.
Who?
You know who.
Topher. He wants paying again.
No.
For goodness sake. Oh, he doesn't want paying.
This,
Fantastic.
This one. Look at him.
Hello, David. Can I help you? What does he want?
Well, he's had his dinner.
So now he needs a poo. Or a wee, or a poo,
Or a
or a
poo.
wee, or a poo. A poo, and
Need
a
a
wee,
poo-poo.
and a poo,
Bit
poo,
of wee-wee.
poo.
Yeah.
Dog
Can you
in
go
the
like that?
garden.
No, this way.
A D-O-G in the garden.
Go that way because this way's got all the chairs. Yes, Maggie Smith. That's who. That's what I always thought she was in Titanic, and she's not. I don't know why. I just had this image that she was in it, and she's not. But she is in Peter Pan. She's like the original Wendy, but then she grew up and had children of her own. I don't know why I remember that. I just do. I watched that movie lots of times. I think it was Hook. Hook. And I never understood in like the real Peter Pan why they had a dog looking after the kids. Still don't get that. Like, is that a thing they used to do in the olden days? It seems not very safe to do that.
No, stop being a numbskull.
It's been emptied.
So's Dave. Hello, everybody. Kevin Chapman's returned from his little adventure.
Yeah, the Robin Williams one. Oh my god, was it Rufio?
What's happening?
Again, it's something else you don't understand.
What?
Films.
I've seen a film once or twice.
Have you seen Hook?
Hook? What, the wrestler?
No.
No.
The film, yeah.
I've been on the Peter Pan ride at Disney, though. That's basically the same, isn't it?
Not really.
Same premise.
Not really, actually.
Child flies, wears Robin Hood outfit.
Because yeah, but it's not a child that flies; it's a grown man. That's why it's different.
Yeah.
Robbie,
feel like I
not
can-
Robbie. Robbie Williams.
I feel like I
Robin.
can probably get by never seeing it.
You can't say it's a great film. So you've seen this High School Musical, but you haven't seen Hook, and you haven't. Oh, it's such a good film.
Yeah. If there's a book, I'll read that.
Rufio.
Have you seen the new Wicked yet, Anna?
No, I think it looks a bit weird. I think, not to be like mean or anything, but I think Ariana Grande is very ill. She doesn't look right. She looks very pale. But I think that's just that because she's Glinda. But she just looks very pale. But then again, she doesn't do fake tan anymore, so that could be a part of it.
Should we go and see it today?
No, because it's late. We were both yawning in the car.
Yeah, but I've since had a beverage. A beveragino.
Rufio.
Why are you saying that?
Because
I
it's
don't
stuck
know
in
what
my-
that word means.
Stuck in my head.
Who is Rufio?
Yep.
Who is that?
Is like the in charge of the Lost Boys.
You're the wrong colour! Or are you?
Oh no, that doesn't go on there.
No, you're the correct colour, actually. I'm loving angels instead. And you've put that song in my head now.
What? I didn't say.
You said
Rob-
Robbie Williams.
I said Robin.
You said Robbie and then corrected yourself to Robin. But now I've got angles in my head. And through it.
No. Won't be having that. That noise. No,
Great
thank
singing
you.
is what you mean when you say that noise. I'm a very talented vocalist.
It's a very annoying song. It was overused far too much. Right, back in the day it was far too much. It was everywhere. It was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's called being a popular song. Just like those songs that are all over TikTok now. Popular songs do get overplayed.
But it made no sense.
Most songs are total nonsense. Have you watched Once Upon a Time, Anna?
I started it, but I didn't get very far. I think the Snow White character annoyed me, and I was just like, I can't anymore. And it was weird seeing...
Oh, is this like Fables?
Yeah. And then...
See, Fables was great.
The man that played Rumpelstiltskin was in the full Monty, and I just couldn't see him as Rumpelstiltskin. It just didn't... It was very jarring. Yeah, Amy watched some of it. She was really into it.
Then she should read Fables, because Fables is one of my favourite comics ever.
You should let her know.
Amy!
She's not here today.
Oh. Dave spun around when I said Amy.
Where is she? He likes to sit on her.
Is she here?
Can I sit on her? Is she around? He only used to sit on her because I wasn't there to be sat on. You like females, don't you, Dave?
He's a ladies' man.
Have you watched Once Upon a Time?
Yes, you said that before.
Oh, what's your favourite Disney musical? If I have to pick, it would be Little Mermaid, because I loved it. Even when I was a small child. Like, I hated reading because I'm dyslexic. But the book was there, and I would get it out of the library, and I would like make myself read it. I just love it so much. What makes it so something is that when I got married this year, because we were not in a church, we could not have any songs with words about religion and God, but angels was permitted. I don't get it. What you got? He did that. He picked that up, looked at you.
What is it?
Just a piece of cardboard. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this bit.
The next book Anna's going to force herself to read, even though she doesn't like reading, is apparently Akatar, as she heard about it on Jack Mate's podcast, because Stevie White's been listening to it. So do I have to get you? Do I have to get you Akatar so you can have some fairy porn?
Only because it sounds funny.
I've read it. It's quite good.
Right, this goes on
Good series.
There. I've got that, and then this goes under there. But how? It makes not like that. Ah, okay, got it now.
Anna's commentary is excellent.
What are you about?
I'm listening to you commentate on what you're doing.
Well, because I have to speak
good.
it out, because I don't understand, like, it wouldn't fit, but it now fits.
There we go. A little candle window. So many windows.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
You should have a snack. There's no more knoppers though. Somebody ate them all.
You.
Somebody.
You.
Yeah, somebody.
Yes.
I am a
His name's
somebody.
Kevin.
Yes, I enjoy a knoppers.
No!
You've got those little curly whirlies you bought earlier.
No!
You can have a curly whirly. Or a finger of fudge. A finger of fudge is just enough.
I don't like fudge.
You bought a bag of fudge earlier.
Yeah, but you can eat them.
Oh, I see. So I have to eat the fudge while you get curly whirlies.
I like curly whirlies, chomps, twirls. I just don't like fudge.
Fudge is great. Mother used to provide me with a finger of fudge on occasion.
I'm sure she did.
Pop
and
towers.
through it
I
all.
thought we weren't having that noise. Yeah.
You're correct. No, I've stopped. I've stopped.
We're
Stop.
duetting it.
Go in. Oh, and now I have to make 2. Why couldn't you get that without a moment ago?
Oh, I'm building a house for beer.
Oh, it did tell me a moment ago.
It's a beer house.
I've had to.
I'd be quite annoyed.
But
And
it's
you'd
just
have to
Lego.
rebuild it.
It can be put back together again.
Yes, but not by the end of the stream if you deliberately smash it.
Oh, yes. I've got to agree with Kevin. Fudge is amazing. Yeah, I don't really like it. Though I have bought like homemade fudge before and liked it, but the ones in that bag, I don't think I like it. And plus, if it's curly whirlies, I need them putting in the fridge.
I'm afraid they're in the polar bear.
No, they need to go in the fridge.
Polar bear.
And this
Chocolate should
commentary
not be in the fridge.
on this as enjoyable as yours on NLTL. What's that?
The thing that pays for your lavish lifestyle.
I love his lifestyle. Non-Lisa legend.
Yes, legend.
Legend. Well, it is spelled legend, isn't it?
Yes.
Legend.
I'm a legend.
I am legend. Which is quite funny. Oh, where is the black? There it is.
So much beautiful snow.
No, we didn't get any snow. We just got lots of wind and rain. Get on the thing. Get on it. Get on it. Get on it. Thank you.
Come on, window, in you go. Can I help you?
I was looking at Dave. You know, the animal. I love the windows. I love snapping the windows in. That snap is like very...
Having now edited the first couple of Home Alone videos, the window snaps do sound good when I'm doing the little click, 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 click
I love
montages.
snapping. I'll come and make all your windows if you get bored.
I don't get bored.
I love the snapping of the windows.
Only boring people get bored.
Go in the middle, because that's where you belong.
When's the next podcast?
When it is recorded.
Yeah, it'll be out on Saturday as ever. What's your favourite Lego set? This one. Avengers Tower, probably.
It's someone's birthday on Wednesday.
Me?
No, happy birthday. How old are you on your birthday this year?
I'll be 27. No, sorry, I'll be 28
Your
this year.
birthday's been done this year.
It's 2025 now.
No, it's not. Stop saying that. If it's already that, you've already had your presents, and I don't need to spend any money. That's fine.
Oh, I love presents.
No, it's fine by me. It's 2025 apparently.
Give me pheasants. Kevin loves presents, yes he does.
I've not bought you anything yet.
That's very mean of you.
You're just so
I've
hard
bought
to-
you some excellent presents. I'm not hard to buy for. I've sent you a list. I can also give you my Lego wish list and my retired Lego set list.
Oh, I already have that.
Well, there you go then. So you've got all these lists to work from.
To be honest, I haven't bought much of anything.
I've completely finished my shopping now, I think, for everybody. I've been very efficient.
Well, Amy's is done.
Yeah, Lucy's
Lucy's
is done.
is done. Andy's
I
is
assume
just,
you've taken care of Andy.
Andy's is just bits and bobs.
Amy's
that are
taking care of my dad.
We paid for it.
Yeah, but Amy's ordered it and is wrapping it all. You've taken care of my brother's kids.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Get myself a few bits now, I suppose.
You're not giving your father that tin, then?
Yeah, I should probably get boy and girl something different as well. rather than just giving them a tin of biscuits. It's a bit pathetic. Maybe we'll get them a hose or something. Megan's turning 25, same as me.
Ooh, 25, good age.
You want soccer AM?
No, it's when
That's what they always use. Oh, good age, good age.
Isn't it? It's when your brain is finally grown up, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm not 25 yet then.
Your brain has finally stopped growing.
My brain's never going to stop growing. Got so many brains.
What in the... Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
Yoy, yoy, yoy.
What was that noise you just made?
It's just a little bit of Mexican panic.
But you're not Mexican.
Yeah, but I can panic in Mexican. This one feels like it's going to be a little bit taller than the other one.
Yeah, just have to do...
Because it's more important to have beverages than sweets, as we all know. Can I help you?
My back hurts.
No back pain for you. The only problem is now I've got this set. This is a set that I was going to get when I ordered the lights, so I'm not going to have a light kit for this set. So the rest of the village is going to be lit up, and the Harry Potter stuff's going to be all in the dark.
Well, like I said, just get some string lights.
I haven't done my Christmas shopping yet either. See, I'm just an organised guy. I'm ahead of the curve. That's what I do. It's not even been Black Friday yet, and I'm already pretty much done. I'm great.
Yeah, but the thing is, Andy wants 20-year-old toys that are just so hard to find. Like, he goes like, what, this is what... Hey, Mum. And he shows me a picture and asks me to want it. I'm like, all right.
Bag.
And then I have to find it, and it's so hard. I found most of them though, but...
Last bag. I'm on the last bag.
I guess I'll just carry this on in the next stream.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a few bags. Make sure you're quick because I'm hungry.
Well, you can go and eat if you want. What are you planning on eating?
Snack jacks.
You're going to have some soup?
Snack jacks.
Snackle jacks?
I like snack jack.
It's not food.
No, but it's crunchy.
Yeah.
Well, normally I'd just go and, if I wanted something crunchy, I'd just eat ice. Because I like ice, but I like salt and vinegar too.
We'll do some salt and vinegar ice.
No!
Okay.
Oh, no,
then.
it's alright, it's fine.
Right, we have another gentleman. I will find his name for you. Worry not. If I can get his wand in his hand. So he is a magician. His name is Dean Thomas. No surname, apparently.
What's under name?
Dean Thomas.
I'm on bag
Dean Thomas Rotherham.
111 at the moment. I had 3 bags of ones. My leg really hurts.
Your Lego? This one's coming together.
Yeah, my stupid doctor says my pain I've got is I'm constipated.
Maybe you are.
Constipated. So my slipped disc is because I'm constipated, apparently.
Maybe it is.
I don't think it is.
Maybe you're so constipated you slipped a disc.
But I already slipped a disc.
Because of the constipation.
I am not full of poo.
Well. No, that's for bad arm. Do anywhere else. Yeah. We don't do the irritated arm.
Oh, my
Da 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 da.
And he's kissing you.
Da 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 da.
Shush, shut up. If you want to make noise, go and stream in your own room.
I can't. I'm streaming in here with you.
Can we do that? Just have like 2 different like screens going on, and you could be in one room and I could be in the other. I could have so much room.
What we need is a second table, but you'd have to wear a microphone to be able to do it.
No, I don't like them because they stick to you.
Yeah, well, that would be
And
the
they
only way
droop
you could be up,
in.
because we'd have to have the camera so far away.
You don't have boobies.
No,
so
you don't have to wear it on your
understand.
boob. You can wear it on your glasses, you can wear it on your shoulder.
That one felt like a setup. What did, sorry? Oh, this is pain. It is the worst doctor. Said the same thing too to me. Yeah. Oh, my chair is comfy. It's a lazy boy. It is comfortable, but my pain is starting to wear out.
Who's mentioned your chair? I'm confused.
Well, it keeps going down and then up again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's weird.
Oh, no.
When he's kissing you. What the hell was that, Kevin?
I've got nuts on my dangleberry. Because when I was feeding the dog, I might have had a handful of my massive
Oh,
nuts.
busted.
And now I've got nuts on my dangleberry.
So I'm sitting there going, I'm hungry, Kevin, and you're in there stuffing your face.
I'm not very hungry
Wow.
now. I just had a few massive nuts. Yoink and yoink. Yeah, when you said you're not full of poo,
I
it
know,
sounded
I
like a
thought,
setup.
yes.
It was ideal. You set me up beautifully for it. It was a cross worthy of Romeo Beckham.
Don't know what it means.
Everyone else does. The greatest Beckham ever to wear the number 7 shirt.
Save it.
No, Romeo.
Romeo doesn't play football.
Romeo is the star of Brackley in Non-League to Legend, I think you'll find.
Sugar plums. I did what you did, the Press Award.
There you go.
There we go. I've made that.
The world is punishing you for criticising Romeo.
Isn't Romeo like 5?
23 in game. I don't know how old he is in real life. He is retired in real life.
That's so scary. Oh, he's not 23 in real life.
No, he's like probably 21 in real life, I guess.
You're not retired by 20.
He's retired as a professional footballer, by which he means no one wanted to have him because he's not very good. But he played. He was in Arsenal's youth team for a little while. He'd signed
What,
for
in real life?
Yeah, he signed for Brentford briefly. Was it Inter Miami? Somehow he got a contract at Inter Miami at one point. It's baffling.
I wonder why.
Yeah, that was a real surprise that he ended up there.
So basically, if your dad is like David Beckham, you get a contract regardless of talent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Most footballers' kids get contracts.
What, just in case? I
Yeah.
don't think it always happens.
Like
that
Wayne
way.
Rooney's kid is in the Man United you've set up at the moment. Banging in goals.
So he is actually.
He might actually be quite good. It's always difficult to say when they're that young. He might end up
Because they're
good.
fast, aren't they? Little people. Little tiny people are fast. Young tiny people. I'm not fast.
And sometimes the child ends up better than the parent. Like Darren Ferguson, much better than Alex Ferguson.
But I couldn't tell you who that was.
Posh's greatest manager ever, Darren Ferguson. Much better than that guy who used to manage Man United.
What, the shoe thrower?
Exactly.
Shouldn't really be throwing shoes.
Sometimes shoes have got to be thrown.
Yeah, but they were studded.
Apparently he's now a model. I assume you mean Darren Ferguson.
Who's a model?
Romeo Beckham.
Oh.
Again, purely because of who his parents are.
Yeah.
That's why he gets modelling that. He's not as attractive as me. If I had to bang one of us, it would be me.
Pardon?
If I had to bang either me or Romeo Beckham, I would bang me.
Don't say that. That's a very weird. Don't stop saying things, Kevin. That's weird.
What do you mean?
No, that's weird.
How is it weird?
You talk. No, just weird.
You're weird.
Okay, I'm carrying on with my build. I need a white square. Look, this doesn't even do anything. It just.
Last sticker. Wayne reckons Kai is better than he was at that age. Probably keeping him away from the grannies.
Can't see her.
Can and will. My favourite thing about Wayne Rooney is he's younger than me, but looks old enough to be my dad.
Oh, he does. He does look old. How old is he?
Like 38.
So he's younger than I am.
Yeah.
Good lord.
But then there's Cristiano Ronaldo, who's my age, I think, or maybe slightly younger than me.
I thought he was in his 40s.
I think Ronaldo's a year older than Rooney. I think they're both younger than me, just. But Ronaldo then ruins it a bit. Rooney makes me feel good, and then Ronaldo makes me wish I'd discovered moisturiser a little earlier.
Oh, what has happened here?
Ah! Cuthbert. Topher's writing Kevin in the chat, and I don't know why. He does this sometimes. When I say things he feels I shouldn't say. When I say things, even. I don't know what I said on this occasion.
Yeah, just shh.
Definitely not as attractive as me. Exactly, he's not, is he? We can all see it. We've all got eyes.
Oh, I don't know why women go mad over him. I don't understand it.
What, Romeo Beckham?
Or any of them.
Well, David Beckham's a handsome man. I'd kiss him on the
Yeah,
mouth.
but he's my age. That's okay. But like, what's his name? Chris.
He likes a ninja. He likes Ninja. He likes Lego. I think me and David Beckham would get on really well. I think we'd be buddies.
Oh, it's like with what's his name? That Chelsea guy.
What Chelsea guy?
Yep. That Chelsea guy.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Not Frank Lampard. The other one.
What?
John Terry.
Oh, him.
You got on with him well.
Yeah, he was all right. He was a nice guy, contrary to what everyone would have expected about him. He's either a nice guy or a really good actor.
And likes Football Manager.
He does love Football Manager.
What, he loves it?
He said he did, and we were like, yeah, all right. And then talked about it for an hour. It's like, okay, you actually do really enjoy this. This is actually something you have spent a lot of time doing and seem to love.
Also, like, just popped into my head. Also, 8 years ago, you were on that TV thing.
Oh, God, I forgot. That was my first time on telly. Was that 8 years ago
today, yeah.
With Toby Tarrant. When
I don't know.
It was a weird little... I can't even remember the name of the channel. It doesn't exist anymore. But it was this football show and this weird, channel 850 on Sky, weird little station that was recorded from this poxy little studio off the back of Oxford Street in London. And... I know on one of the other nights, Justin Lee Collins would present it, and I refused to go on his night because it was just after it had been discovered he was scum. But Toby Tarrant was presenting on one of the other nights. And this was before Toby Tarrant was on the radio, and he was just literally Chris Tarrant's son. And I went on there and was interviewed by Toby Tarrant, who now I occasionally tweet about Football Manager. He doesn't remember who I am, but he did interview me back when we were both starting out. That was my first time on telly. Being interviewed by Toby Tarrant. But that 8 years ago. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, it popped up on my feed thing, that thing on Facebook. So Facebook, I gave a thumbs up to that because I was like,
and he's a very tall man. Is Toby.
Mm-hmm.
Toby Tarrant was a thing 8 years ago. I mean, barely. He was Chris Tarrant's son. That was what was getting him work. And he was probably not earning very much doing, like I say, an obscure Sky. It wasn't even Sky. It was just a random satellite channel. The kind of random little start-up things that you would get back then. That probably these days would be a YouTube channel.
He looked so nervous as well. He was so
Me?
funny, yeah.
I was. It was my first time on TV.
Terrifying.
It's proof that when I put my mind at something, I get better, because you compare that to the World Cup in the summer. It's like night and day.
Chill out. I like the screen. Like, just sit naturally. Stop sitting like that.
That's why because there were so many people after the World Cup thing, and someone was like, "Kev, you're a natural at that." It's like, I'm not. I've been doing it for a long time. It's not that I'm a natural. I've had a lot of practice. Do Posh have any celebrity fans? This guy. Me and Adrian Durham, we're the two. Is there any footage? God knows.
I might have a picture. Let's have a look if we can find it.
Yeah, I'm quite glad that not many people watched, because I didn't perform very well. But I was also quite annoyed because I was supposed to be going on there to talk about Football Manager. And it ended up being that weekend was the weekend that Posh went viral because of having the same colour kit as a steward. And all they wanted to do was talk about that because they knew I was a Posh fan. So we ended up talking about that instead of Football Manager. And then they never even mentioned the name of my YouTube channel. It's like, what on earth was the point of this? I've come all the way down to London. Because I was still a teacher at the time. I remember I finished work in the school, because it was like on a Friday evening. So I finished working at the school I was at, got changed in the cupboard in my classroom into a TV appropriate outfit, and then drove straight from school to the train station to get down to London for like a 5 p.m. call time. And then we weren't on air till like 8 p.m. But yeah, I was really disappointed in the end because we didn't actually talk about Football Manager or promote my channel at all.
No.
So it was completely pointless. Other than the fact that I got to meet Toby Tarrant.
You did. I can't see
before anyone knew who he was.
I don't know how to find that what happened 8 years ago thing.
Do you know how much you've spent on Lego?
Too much.
Yeah, I've got a vague idea. It's not that I don't want to think about it. I don't really want to say it because I think there's no way for me to say it without coming across like a complete wang. So a lot more than we would if it was a hobby. It's very much, it's our business. So we've invested in that business. But I wouldn't recommend anybody spends the amount of money we've spent in the last year on Lego.
Oh, sugar.
Unless they are doing it very consciously as part of a similar plan. What did I teach? Computer science. Come on, in you go. Yeah, boy. Oh. F1 confirmed. F1 confirmed what? Huh? What do you think? Oh, there's an 11th Formula 1 team. My team? Am I getting a Formula 1 team?
Do you like Formula 1?
No, but I've got to learn it because it's going to be all over Lego next year. And there's also a F1 manager game. So I think I've decided I'm going to become an F1 guy. I'm going to learn about it. We're going to have to start watching the Grand Prixes.
No, we're not.
Girls like Formula 1 though.
I don't.
It's a sport that
It's
girls
so
like to
boring.
watch.
It's
I
just
agree.
going,
I
zoom,
completely agree with you, but
I don't understand.
you need to watch that Netflix show. That's what gets people into it, I think. What was that? Drive to Survive? Is that what they called it or something?
No idea.
But it basically made Formula 1 massively popular.
With
Americans mainly. That's what you need to become popular. Basically, America discovered Formula 1 exists. And now it's got massive. But I can't imagine I would want to sit and watch a boring Netflix documentary, to be honest. So, I'll become an expert. You know what I'm like, boys and girls. If I decide to become an expert in something, I become an expert.
You're not buying any machines.
What on earth does
You're
that
not
mean?
buying an F1 car.
I mean, obviously not.
Yeah, but you'll get into it and go, wow, it's an investment, you see.
They cost millions.
I know how much they are.
I've sat in a Formula 1 car before.
Did you fit in it? I know
Barely.
you have to be quite small.
It was Ayrton Senna's McLaren in the early 90s.
And his pushchair was a McLaren.
And I barely fit in it. And I was like 12 at the time. Sheepdog can teach me. No, he can't. Sheepdog can't teach me anything. F1 merch is very expensive. I'm not going to buy any. I'll just get the Lego sets. I already have several F1 Speed Champions. I'm just seeing how many views the Formula 1 content is already getting on YouTube. The Lego Formula 1 stuff. And the sets aren't even out yet. It's going to be massive. I'll give it a look. I'll probably just ignore it the way I ignored Space this year. Because Space was the big push this year, and I basically ignored that it was happening. Because it doesn't really interest me, and Formula 1 might go the same way. Have I seen Welcome to Wrexham? I watched the first couple of episodes. I just don't have the attention span for stuff like that. It's just boring. I honestly don't get the appeal. The only way I could sit through something like that is if it was about a team I actually cared about. There's no way they're going to make me care about a team with a documentary. So the only one of those football documentaries I've ever sat through and watched every episode of was the Arsenal one. None of the rest. I tried the Sunderland one. I watched the Posh one years ago. The one that was like nearly 20 years. It probably was 20 years ago now. So I watched that as well. But I'm not going to sit and watch a documentary about a team I don't care about. And you're not going to make me care about Wrexham. If am I dumb or something? Because who's Sheepdog? No, that's the wisest thing anyone's ever said in this chat. It's an excellent point. Who is Sheepdog? Exactly.
One of Kevin's friends.
He is our podcast co-host and my occasional sidekick in various projects, various failed internet projects.
But there you go. I've made a t-shirt bit.
Jolly good.
Part of his legs. And I'm not doing anymore.
Well, I am very nearly done as well. So if you just give me a moment.
Oh gosh, no.
I think that was the final piece. Oh, hello. So you can do build and swaps with various sets.
Don't you dare go in mine.
Oh, I might get some Harry Potter sets. Look at all this. It's quite interesting. Right. So, can I just move that to one side so I can get my little display? Put it in front of Anna so you can see. So I've built the two buildings. We have a lump post, a bench, a wanted poster, because nothing says festive like an escaped convict.
But it's Harry Potter.
Yeah. We've got Harry Potter. We've got
Mr. Flume.
Mr. Flume.
Mrs. Flume.
Mrs. Flume. I'm very impressed that you remember their names, because I didn't. What was her name?
Yep.
She is called Madame Rosetta. I think she runs the pub. And then we've got Professor McGonagall, who was boozing in the pub, and Dean Thomas Rotherham.
I don't know who that is.
And a screwdriver. But this will all be going into the Winter Village, and they'll look jolly nice. But that, boys and girls, is that reminder. Again, we're not streaming in our usual Friday night slot this week because we are out, but we will be streaming Saturday night instead. There'll be lots of content over the course of the week, though, leading up to all of that, because we've obviously got Black Friday coming up. So there'll probably be another Black Friday deals video. I'm going to try and get a video about tomorrow about all the sets that are retiring this year. I haven't made it yet, but I want to get it out before Black Friday so you can use it as a way to target discounted sets that you might be able to find on Black Friday. So there should be that video. There might even be a Winter Village update video as well. And then, of course, on the 1st, which is Sunday, the Home Alone Advent series starts as well. So lots going on. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please leave a nice big thumbs up on it for us. Saturday stream, Anna will continue making a little boy.
No, it's a man and his name's John.
John the man. Seems legit. And we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. Toodle pip. Bye-bye.
Well, I don't think the Lego men have names. It's just John.
John the man. I agree.
Okay, then.